right. What a live. We are live. So I already see 7 people have joined this conversation. Thank you so much. What a surprise. I know many people were waiting to see Mal Makrithium today on the U-turn. I know that. We are so sorry. We've experienced technical issues with having him join today. So we'll not be able to have him today. Next Saturday, that's where we will have Mal Maker on the U-turn show. So thank you for those who apologies to those who are waiting for that. Technology sometimes can be our greatest enemy and our greatest friend. But today we have also a very exciting backup topic that we had prepared. It's called Nya Ku Toch. What does that really mean? So now there's one a debate. So for those who have joined us before we walk into the topic, I want to say welcome to the U10 show. We are always here on Saturday at around this time, 1 p.m. Eastern Time. So if you are new to this platform, the U10 is an empowerment platform. We educate, we inspire, and we spotlight folks. Simana, our guest who's supposed to be here today, Malma Care, who are doing great work in the community so that their stories can inspire others, so that their work can be seen and attract more attention and also partnership and support. So that's what we do here on the show. In addition to that, we do debates on social issues, economic issues, political issues, and our topic today is a social, maybe economic issue. You can frame it as political as well. No, these can, especially in Dinka context. Nya Ku Toch. What does that mean? So, I could dissect from a U10 perspective. What Nya Ku Toch mean in a traditional sense, and what it mean now in a modern way, especially as we talk about women and girl child empowerment. Does the empowerment mean any new Nya Ku Toch? A book we discussed before one and question I did debate to my U10 fellows, Chol Mach here on the screen, with in the job. I want to provide a small story, my experience on Chala Juba 2023-2024. So I was in Juba, and I look around. Team Chogon Kwan Waka Lake and Diargo Wakon Malayat. On Kwan Waka Chai Chartok. Women are actually proud of Nirken Chanyang at the thing. Amarachi. Chanyang at the thing area at you watch. Chanyang at it. Oh my goodness. What y'all freedom will want. Ukula dear Allah Wapia. So women are really proud of Nirken. I was so shocked. I was shocked. Right? I just was there on to walk up my India jam. When the Nakabatio, I didn't get a nyaya. So I don't know what has changed. So I came. I realized, maybe there's a U-turn now. Women are more, even more. So just based on that experience, I want to, put a proposal that in this modern context, Nira are more than Toch than even in the past. But before, my assumption can be challenged, I want to welcome Luca on the floor. And Luca, thanks for joining. And if you are watching the show, please share this conversation and also let us know what you think about Nya Ku Toch from your perspective. Does that Nya Ku Toch still hold today in the current context? Or kia nyir teron ke nyir adil nyir konde run now I goro ilwel kokowar. So I will leave those questions there, but we need to hear your thought in the comment section. And if you want to join this conversation, message me secretly in my personal chat, and I will send you the link to join the debate. So chol match ayu kulwel kunya nyir ke rune, anya Ku Toch 100 times than nyir teron, because right now we are educated traditionally, and also now what no mukawaja chuku be marka kwa yi. So why you come marat? Wa lu misalu ke sponsor wa get V6. Why lu merko alu ke ka ken ke kon you nang wet ken that. So what do you think? Take it away, Chol. And then after that, we go to Liz, and then to Luca, and then to the other Chol, and then I'll come back. Take it away.
Thank you, everyone. Thank you, Akwal, for a very interesting topic I introduced today. Uh, Watching on a challenge in there, and we duly understand because technical issues are usually network around South Sudan, but hopefully, we'll be normal next week, next coming Saturday. So, topic do na cholo nya ko to cha ba man thio ke some abrupt topic when one im ngade chan chu kol chu ko chajal. Uh, Nongan, in my own perspective, in the traditional way, the China understood in there was the Jalanya Mandre Langan. Can jam Kulwell, Nija Chirtway, you get Jalchir tongue to a third one on her. Alio, and I talk, a car querit. You see, the indicator, a car querit. Queen Yirwich, I very chirtway. Theron, Bangan Yal do the third and one yain over tongue touch. Nyawan. Ai chăm cái nhà thông tôi ai chăm cái gì tôi ai chăm thì mấy in hốt của tin lòng họ cái đầu tin có phiếu so lòng họ của giờ lại đây tin của phiếu được cái đó cái chia giá cái lòng tôi cái chia giá lòng tôi nên cái cho cái nhau của chụp ảnh thì nhớ là chiêng cú chắc là chín uống cái chứ bé nó nghe cú nó cái tí cái trồng ngay để gõ bên trên cứ mía cú chụp ảnh thì nhớ là chiêng ở phía chụp ảnh nhớ là chiêng ở phía qua đấy nhớ là chiêng cú chia lo liu nhà này cái cái le chăm de cái deal pin chăm ali men la de ben wir chăm kin man chăm cái bi men bi chăm en cái con này uống là lo uống cho là bé mía chứ uống cho là bé hoài man đi nó nó wai dia ne jel baba kir war baba ko we baba ja ben je ba kir ko la be ko ben ku che ko nya ko toj see e ala ka chu baba cham ko we baba see ko tingu beru baba lo ya wo be lo ko we baba en ke to chan nya ko je pa ne nye la chenga pet ku la la ngade ku che lo liu nyen ke ti ke de ke le lo de ke le lo ko mi piot ku ra liu nyen cái jël thong toñ dun war mu kini mu ta to ben ci mana ci ro do toj ku ber ba toj bala chamu di no bala chan ngi cho nya ku ca jël ba ngade tin bir ba lo ku nyina man tre dan jam lo nyina man tre nyir ci to ya liu nyina man tre ti chen ke pi chen ke dam tin a ci ko be dam we bai nya el to ki ko pa na ji ka tul pya na bu ko nda du ke bu ko do tem wara ge nge ke ba to ke go ko bu ko do tem wara ge ku te wan ta ro ne nya chu cha ma la la cha ka kre go kala lo banum you see a kre go nyal na ko lu join dan kin ko ba ngade bal ba ba
Nyal
pol ba ga
you inbox call you inbox a call direct.
hmm
Lo ya call inbox a call bin lo ya bin to link ma ben tin kaman.
so ai an nyina man tre te kinyir kon jel to nyina man tre te ka ji ber che toy chan ai a ka ji ga cham kam te ya ku po ka a bela dum ya ki long ke te cha lum ku nya kin ko ba a chi ga ni chiang na pyet nya ko la mo nyin chia ga nyina man te ki yin ji ber wala du ki ke tem ka ji ber che to nyun to ina wa chin da man yin ya chin da man yin chi ne cham i cham ta to ben i cham ta to ben nya che to ji ko mu de bi ko mu de ko mu seasonally so okay ne ke to ne so i fear to ka ju i to ga bay ku dil nyir kwan ga nyer won ga dil ga ci dil understood the way kene nya ene thong nya to ter da man ter ne a dil yo gra na dil adi ra shopping bare no ngani nyina ma tete abi ko bi jalwel ye ga ngwen ga jal thong to ku to inde no ne wa mu piu o mu rei o mu longo kin da man ye liu to kin da man ye liu ku ke man nyina ma tete ben bài ba ben pa nya ndu ba ti ga ba cha ma yi be ya da pe yi ma cha kil ko ka yen ga bu ka ngo la nya ndu na yi la anya ndo na yila ji ko ngadi ala ba piola ri ro ke du ba ko nya la ba piola ri ro do chen chan nya ba ya pan ba to ko be de ko ba we re ke ni la ka ma cha ke ke nya du ai ni la ka abu kan bela ri ro ri pio a nyir mana ka ya pol mana la kena la ka dio man nyir ka madina man de ga je be ke cham kena la ka dio so daman teron na ya nyir ku to ji ge nyir ke ni man te ki ni ni pandu chiang kami gwa bi chile ke ni pandu na kini cha ke mi akul kami ku a bi de ke kerin ku gam ko malon o ni ke pandu ni ke la chiang choli ni you are bringing us live okay na an chin mi la na ka ba ben bu juer ku ba ro tong toy ko no na ka chin mi la ka kar e ba ni mana de to ni ro na ka te ni ni na man te te so ku ke ti ai de nga ya le we ke to ni chin ko ni yak to ni chin ko ni yak ku ni ga man te te cha le we ne ja lu na lor ba la ko nyo lo ko te du lo ko ke bala cham ji mana long du kun chi nga de ku lor pa nyan ku ki mo nyan ku la yo ke to ke I cha ko la yo chi lu welcome is not welcoming the mood already which I mean go in chatting up like you yellow guy and a pet chan kun ja ju ra man na ju tan ga tin man watch your door ba pi woni nyan tin ka le ga lel watch your door ba pi woni nyan tin ka lo be ka du na ya duru kun ka bin ka la ba kon ba jal we so I ana lel we nyir we kon to won to iter ko no nyir ter on ka
Jabe we yo na jiri ko tar pe ni le man.
oh an kin nyan nye man te ka to ngane to inta der on so yille da bija ba jalwel wotu wan to ko no ne ka ba jalwel wotu woto wala in chol ku lele lo de la ba jal ba le kan ko ma de yan bo
Okay. Ana ek ke dari ti eta ping ke dari ti ko atin dari lo iluran we jam ti. Aja gede lo wale la ri. So viewers ko je ako dai we check it later to Ben, then I really thank you to be here. The topic is so interesting. Ko ke topic chipa chene ko Ben ya la ri ko lu ya support ku je ako chi lu support bara di a lu bai ben support e chole to ka dung ya la bara di ngodi bro marwo. So halo ko ben ke chole nya ku toch cuman ne chini ne nye juir cuman jog der jeng it to chi yo ku yo lo ne to tang ko so to je to pia dari ti cuman ne chini lo nang piu ka ni ho ku mai tin ku dang chiri ku no mar ke to nang ire ti cheni ben ku ke lo to kuna pa sai ma de ni chula ba agwa ka ba yi ke to ji te so kin chula ben bi chin chala ke dang de cho gor gor ka ba yi to ku lo lum ku ba ku lum ku chap so cái ni nya en cái ni ka jen ke tong to ju na lo pa ni nya cái gì ni chulu bala ni pi chala nyan majority kwa kwe to kwin ra ne pa yam cha go lun man chima ne pa yam chike te ki kuchi la ni yin ka lo la ke kaman so ke kaman na tere kuchi na tinde ku benin kuchi ma piat ku jen so ke ne ka ya jen atong no ka ya ne tong to ja chi chamu ka pe ne ne chi go gen ke ti ya ne tong to je so na jo ko ben ma ne modern wa câu ấy nhiều nhà của tôi tiếng đây chứ cái tiếng cái chú ấy có cả nấm kê ran ku biti ka boko la cái tiếng à mà ran nhiều chứ pia mà này cái nhiều cái pia ai lo tiếng ini ran kar kan yen ka boko teo kuin lo bala ni na mà ran mai ka mà ran kwai bay có cái pan den ra được ai cái gì hụt ye nhà này ngang on teri tiếng cái hụt ye cái gì cho nên là tôi như thế rồi nó kia cháu vào trong cái là nhiều bàn để với cái nhiều mình để cái bể phía cái hiện quạt but như cái mà ai có bàn này ai cái hút comida bi cái kamana ada mita cái sukuli aja aku yelo pakai jangan deh pakai jacam tuh lerin pan nya cái mình da được kuciuk kucanyan kucayu kalau men ken cingin ngom kan akada i Kwenye cái tin có biu bên cái in kiến một cái nó gọi cha đưa ra được mình lên cho cái hàn lấy men kuya có nhìn so nhà em muốn đến tôi đã được ra kui bây giờ tôi ngồi sắp bây giờ rồi lấy nhau không ari lấy cả có cái giá kia có nhiều cái chiếc lối này cái đi trả tiền saya là in tôi nhà của tôi chơi rồi này cái đi trả tiền anh đang cái lối cái có quen cái tè rồi này cái lối áo quen cái Achin nyan ini jala pane man kula la kuje ichwa we kwe nyan chipye anan kake to kani yen. Oh even kayan in kaya tiya ka da aye kala kuje ka be ti kacha kalum kay ni uni nya kuje haka benen kay mu ha more than to interawan. So I la nya ku toy more than nya ku toy te dungan yelwen. Aja ku ba ja we ngadi de.
Thank you for that. To be honest, like in your mouth, in your resources in your really, yeah. I can bear out that because can you define it? Look, I love near there or
Hey,
not get your touch. Now in the modern context, how do we even compare it? Do you agree with your brother or Chayaranda? Take it away, it's your chance.
thank you, Call Philip, and also to our viewers. I really appreciate you for the topic of today. And by the way, this is a very interesting topic. It is like debating the polygamy and monogamy. This topic is very tough, for me on my own perspective. The hit yana dari tin ya nya kuchito dan kaya na to grod bas ache nyir wan ter ke nyir ya ko la chi victim 100% true. Yeah, true kan nyir wan ter ke nyir ya ko la chi victim. Even ter chok in ka ben thong tatin nyot ke nyir wan ter tatin nyot in parak den ban yo ke nyir ya ko ala dek advantage along te ke chir kon jalwe along polygamy ujana monogamy. Feminism eche too much on them that time. Where ken ke aga ken kwena pay. Kwa ken ngai ni ma chan bi nam ka waja bi mad nom de ni nom de na diet ke. So ke ken ten ke nya ku chito asulu nyira ko adek te adek advantage pay. Ten ke koi ke diet ke ku ten ke mun che nya en nyan ti pyo kaman. Ya na chile betong la gal ka tong ke nyir wan ter. Even if ten cholan chi chol ma chen jam tin bi comparison bla be ana to rot te biu di bas ana aya yo nyira ko la chi tong ke nyir wan ter ke tin le martin den nyir ya ko a wi be chan bi masulia che masulia chi diet ke che ni chi mar ke loy ay ku be bi martin da tu ya nyande wi la di en masul mo ken me tin ke da bi ka ya ka nyira ko da tu te jo nyai le ka wi bia masul mo je e che men de te chan tieng nyan ji pyo janen la gan ji pyo gan ji tieng nyan ji pyo ku jol ko ala lo ito ko yen te der ka wi la die do la to the extent wi bi ka bai za to a wi bi kang bi ka tong nyin tin na deng men na de ga ran ji ben bai ko ya wi ba ngi ran ken ra ruai ke yen ku ngo e bai bai wa ken la ga ka le bu go ya ran der won go la tin ku le an mi tin chi de ka bai pan ken so ka mi tin a wi bi kai kok chol ka kat along nyir yakol ku nyir one ter. So this one, I think we should have to talk about it in a way that will be aligned with our cultures, especially then ka yin ka yenya ku yin chi la school in jikwen cha tok senior for wala cha tok jama wala yin go loy that at the same time ka ta tin boundaries en chi le baka dora le baka chal ka red de te len ben along loy ku chalan chin god bot kai kun wala yin chi god bu re wetin we mo ku mun do chi adek ta tin chen chi loy chen ma chen gam ko won ke dia di ka ta ne ye nyo do de ne yen masul o wi na de ke der won jor ko chi le ke ne cha wi lo kya ka we de le ping ya kaman a chi lo be go ja go undermine to the extent le bi le ka rer 50-50 wa chi bu ka nga 50-50 en ke tong le balwel ken yan 50-50 kan ara chen nyir ya kol ko ra nyir da do ra nyir a chi ke bi ya honda de pe wede le ka wibu ka ya 50-50 kan raj kana lakin nyan ya kol awar nyan wan ta ra chin a chi tong ben ben
You got confused before me, like you got confused, Luca. First of all, I can't start a field. You can't do nothing. In fact, you know, I'm more powerful than you say. I'm more than Toy. Because
Ay,
someone
ay,
here to Louis age. Toy is feed generation with fish, with water, with all kind of underwater lives that people benefit from. They build intergenerational wealth, intergenerational wisdom. There's so many things. So you have to put your better good in there. So what does that even mean?
ayen bar ba o te da na ba o jal te da na long swal che nya ti pin ta na wisdom nya a ji ti pin ta ku yen e swal dia na ay ngade ay backup ko kor ba kon ni ke perspective chen we nya ko to chen we lom tin a cha lom tin mana de yen nya ku chenom la wel pan den ku bi cham ko ke no ben ku long ga ye ge pan den o mi da ke o ko pan den ke la bay su kulik ken ge jala nya to ke na ko ba kon ni nya to yo ne chol nya to cha le wo ne kan ke la dir cha la wan nya to yo ne nya to pan den ku ya ting kwat pan de ke ne ya la wan ke na so akor ba ngin along biakero along two sides akor ba goni a chen nyir kun ga man te ke ba da ya kor ba lul mana de ke cha nya to ya long nyir ki ga atya man te te o nya long kin ke te den to ku ler ku jur ba cha na no tin den to no ko to ko mu ko lo ku jur ba ku le la mu ja ko pan de ku ko pan den ke jel ba chen ku ke cha me na red you see ke ga mun de cha ma red ke ko pan den ku ke ga be cha ma red ye ne nya to ke ne
ye
can you call that
nya ku
one?
to de bar ye nya ku to de na panden ka panden a cham nyanden ti to di panden ye ra de ko panden
Barat
no nyirken bar fi how is balance ko panden ano nyirken so nyirken ya so at the end of the day nyira cham ke on both sides so ke ya do mane ba ja tere lo yo na nyir ke chol ke cham ke yo chen the people ko cham chen ke be cham ya because the border call my name to last year you know this mindset need a U-turn because nyir ka ja cham and so now the see I am lazy because I know nyir ka kun very tall kwa because you will depend on you work hard. So it's been encouraging laziness. And so quite here, like here, I tell you in the comment section. So just bang at it, I young in order to get your job. I think in your answer.
in kena answer to cha le wa la in kena
Wachawe.
answer in kena answer cha le le ne ja le ke chol nya to ji ni nya cham on ke ina tong to ja cham ai chin kaman ai cham cha lo ai cha len da pe ku bi yo to ga bo cham to te o to en ke cho ko pa ni nya on ke nya ni chol i tong nya to da man te ron ku ja le ku cha lo pan ga de cha lo gwa la ku long nyan ke di ni cha gwa la long nyan ke di o nyan awol ni cha gwa la ka la nyu ba long pan de you see ba long de cha lo ba long de pe chi pan de num mi ka la nyu ten nyan nya ko to ji ke ne nya ko to ai nyan ni ko ke nye chiang a pet ki le chu lo yin chu ga la ngare pe tu ri ri a ko wa yen nya ri you see a ko wa yen nya a be nya ko to pan di a le na lo cha mi ja la lan chai ja yu a ja la ko ja le nya ko to ji na ja la an ja ngadi an la nyu ba long pe kwa chi pan de ja deal you see e nya ko to ji na mi ja la an ja la jam ne le mu ngadi nya kri nya ka nya ko to ku nyina man tere nyir ga ruone an jam ne ga che ngade o ke nya le benom go wel panden ku go panden jal go ngadi ko pande ku ge chieng ki man nyir ki ko ya ko ro man ki ku kwana pande che a ko ro be yi man ku ko panden ke tyong bai ma dina ne cha ga yo ga yi nyir ya ga che nyir ku to ja ka
chale jo kwal chale jo ber
I believe I would do no I don't
ai
think
kala bi jadi manda
Okay, and of authority, yeah. So I do appear, but I come by Javid. If you're not carrying the Kulela, batal to Kuchinian, or let a matter to Kuchinian, Keko Bana Eke Kriya. So even there, anang near coke a bacon, I can eat a poaching. A quite a cheer or take bacon here, like a local pan yangadi. Kabukola Rio, so what you blending? Kanan yan to pie ku to lo ku je ko panden je ko kur panden kurir ke tin ke to te ra je ke gorot but can does not change the fact that nyir ti pie wala nyir ke rune a change ya to ke da ya nang ba kri wisdom ba lo answer ke ti ho ne ke du ti ti rerin tin ter achi chora so nya ku chi en tia pande ku yana nang nom ka ke resources ke ka ga lo use it and pande ku je part of it je lo extended benen family den benen lo benen point so it does not mean that yen ya e ka ko pane ka ka wele no mito daga dan ya ne ka man kala pane ni ku bi je rira ku pai achira le so ke ne it mean that e ko lu invest pane that ku je pata with je jor ku je belar no je belar pane which mean yen e mo da ye kon ku je ako pane na ke kon dan pa die mo de ye lo da no mo de ko pane na ye ke yen sampat ku yen lo sampat en pane kaman ye lo lo de ile bu ko panin bi kenyo kuma ja reten ko panin ko nyane ku yana lu yan le na lo bai benin bai cho pinte sa tiniten nya ku teje mo den ki elwe ato bang pande ku ko lu bang pande so ge ko ba jale mana yule maybe obi jalo community bi je community je ate maybe yang kita yang ele banai choge kenya elu pane ku dia kalau abe lo extended belar pane so dia ke more than ya ku tete ran ya dia ni question dua cha do answer
No,
You can
kan
do
chi
it.
ke
Then
chi
I
chol ke chi
convince.
chol ke chi chol wel ki na kadang ta na ba ke la dong we tin and kan en lo ba martin wer nya ko to long question e chol tie e chol ye lo la nyandet alle ba bai gwir it is good e chira kana ba bai pa ne ba gwir kuretin ku gwir bai tan ko bai fan den lakin tan ka nyir kok men a chi lo tin bi na chi moj ba ja gwir ku en ya kaman ke chi de access chena lui ko de ka den e be la ka ko bai fan den ke ga e wi da dir ke re ke en bai ku chi ka ko bai fan de ko ju je pe di da chi wi bi re bai fan den won re en tin yani ko bai fan de ai ka ko chien ko yi mun de ken matin e yen kala nya ku to jone ku lwel yan ken tawan le balwela ke ya bad manners ko gran won chin good characters yan ran nyan chin good characters even though dan choga lon chogin choge tiag into a rich family kamwari ye ko ja tekto aye wi dire ko bai panden ke niar dire ke bai twen pa ku chi ko pande ai ka lwanda mai ni in any way possible lakin kana ara jene ke wone chol majin ke tie ka gen.
The thing is, question is show like narrow down to just small thing. That the value now, nya ku toch or nya cham chu to ka emang be martin ya. Nya cham chu to. That you eat your girl until say from perspective pan di nya sin. Of course, there is benefit na tanya andu nye pure, but cham chu to or but cham chu toch, it means Nyandu is very capable, is very responsible, that you eat her na lot pa and ke lori ya, because anyi chang achi pa gwe ko pa and mi pio kan yen, so it was a both side thing, right? Nin Nyandu I cham bidio. A cham yen, a cham nyirka kuwetke, a cham mit like nare ke lo nare it's the most important relationship in Dinka community. So that one is true, we agree, right? In modern context, I think people are still eating their meat, and even they're eating it even more than that. So, if, for example, you talk that now who create boundaries, because this is pan Medina, Naja Ben the modern context, war pan young yin tom rero kwate ku kaka si maybe yin pur other things yen ke yin cham or ko pandwa ke no work or there were different ways, but now in modern context they are different, and as Luca, you mentioned earlier that there are different ways now in modern society are being achieved. That does not mean that who you can focus more. Even in the past, I don't and someone said in the comment section, I don't hear cocky, kin gala bake, not a point of getting temic because now Lord le lower problem. It used to be in the past. So it persists until now, right? But even Karai Karuna, I better than Karai on there because Karai Karuna right now maybe a one side and we benefit that much. But they're still benefiting. If now move meet in that family, maybe I just quite bear move. But I move meet appear, right? And you live road, Paul because Karai can law in fact, which is Burura, whatever they are lazy. or doing other things that are not nice, but they take responsibility. They take responsibility of themselves, of their children. So they are still doing the great work, even if in the whole context. So I don't see where we can walk we are alive. And I think why we are alive. Niall, welcome. What do you think?
Thank you so much.
Okay. Continue, Niall. Continue. You're welcome.
You can talk. Anyway, I'm so excited to be here, and I'm so glad Chan Bamat can work today. It is always my will to be with you and to discuss together with you, and because this platform have a lot of influx, of which anong piat pay panda ku ayugunya that chike bin wa biya jam tineda because wa wait ke wa wait kochia na anong influx yen chben kien lu yutan tin right now then kayen wa pure la yum wa pure mia. By the way, anh khai join nia arin chen ko anh cho Abram nia that's cái rin cha ka anh lui based in Paris. I got time to right now, and I'm so glad to be here. So we'll Balu continue, and then I'll Bajal bear the Chen brother Chen Jam, or if.
All right, welcome, the Alloy Global Platform. So we are now based in Paris, in Canada, in Ghana, in Kigali, Rwanda, and South Sudan. So look at that, and we're on the pen before when couple do him could be the Albert Jabel in detail. Is he aligning with us or to the like modern women?
Yeah, Father Fay, welcome also Brother Niall on this platform, and we really appreciate you for taking this decision today to be with us in this topic. Kenen ke tin wi jalel tan wen kwen wi ban bere pay nyan chito achi tonga nyir wan ter matin yakol 100%. I believe that one. Even the Louis debate until tomorrow, I will still stand on that side. Lakin aya martin gulala in call ko ja in lit nyan chito ade nyir ko chele la ka wi bandus bi ka barto kuna leranda bi bandus bi ka barto eten e ko ya dokien ko won wi jena chan bi da kan bi kon bi ga ko nyir ko bi nyir bi ka twenga pai aren ki chir ka won chak ji nyal go be chok ji chol mai be chok la nyan chito na ko bai panen ke la ko nya pe ko chi ko pa na chi ko nya ke til ten ke jabana nyan chito ke deten so ken ayok ko alo bu gam kana tawana alo rod metin in many places even here in South Sudan basically ya nan ta fi juba ten ko experience chu ko yo ko pai di alo bo ke ga jam din kaman anong nyan that achi yen alui already ko jiban latin daman le tiak mo inden je tiak ran ko esa de nom de alui kaman ko de nom resources ko jibai loy nale ben bai fande ke ko bai panen ke bi ke bai bi joj bai tigriban almost 8 people ke ko panen ku jana ko ke kaman ko ka ngwan na mo inden je ban ja yu yen masulia be kwen ke ku chi ka we okay ayen ke ja ba luyo ken ko ke yen so ken ran ken within ko bai fanen ajal bana dier fe o chunyan ti pyo ban tiak bu men da bu ban nya bia en masul yen ben so ken chi ban la fe to the extent we yen be ruai be dak lekin ule mo ni bai le ngi ko bai fanen au be dak problem ge yen wer ting de go te de ja ban loy bi en kai ke to tin ku pel ti bre bai erin ken be ma chakal be ku na le ti ga ben chop bi chwa boy ken ke den da en ke ti dai en ke dai bo zen di pe kwen ge single mother ke ga jwe in the market ten ke ken che ke achi di kana ko na wi belwe control kana be chen more single mothers in the market ku binyan chito biya furche da pai ke ban ruzare tin ale bidang muta wone ti gen koitin awanya de wone koitin a kon man ke un wala koi bai fanden kale be ke kon lakin at least 70% ale biya koi bai fan de fan chi tiak tin ke ye nyai ko ke ben resources ke ake koi le ke ko nya pai ari na ke koi de ake koi bir ne rien ke lu ya twen baden te yen wok bai panda tik achin cái cho le men bu diet a ko je wen che tiak a ke lu ler na pe mình ko ke bi man tin ko pan yi man a de nim ko be ke lu ler na pe in ken ai ko ka ma tin da man wan ta re ya ne chin dien ni ra pe ku do ga li tin ko ja ya ber suspicious ad ya ne tin kiri to ba den ka kiran ber yan ku lu lel ku jana nya ko lerin kaman lakini wede ngi ya ban tiak bu nya ku ya chen panun che tiak tin le bo jo ka pe so cái nên cái tin ya wi chan bu martin te wi ji banya nyan chi to chan bi ya bi lui por mo da pe ka ban du za mer gatin a chi lui por mo just ke open ki aben ko
ayen luka changa ting we ko pingu jela we ko tane ne wenen ke dil ku kor bu loy changa ting elon to ni nya ne value teron ku ke ni nya ne thong to ja kor bu ga shet ku jela ni ga man tete de nya ki to ki to ka chrawar ka kor bu ngende de we ana cherge jam kor bu jal go le ngari ka nye bu ala do to ga da bu dilala do to twal ala jam ko to yon to teron achi hara itong yo go ngadi chamtin e ko mi ji rai of course ku piu ku jela longo ka ka e yen ko ku ya den ay daman jilang ay daman e a source of refugee ya de if na non rien ba ben ku cha tem we don long ti bala ngadi ke so la guide source of protection you see en ga cho ga nyaon tere de wele ba la liminya chimana chimana wundi tung chimana wunto ga jutuk ala bi chu jal ga lo lim nyantok kene ke to kene lo le lim nyantok it doesn't matter at all no chiman che into ten ina kwal che into ten pan ka waja che into pan ka waja ine tia kwa dwar bai ti chiang du ye ko bai ga era na lu man ku jil ku e bor man ko wala ma ja guti long du you see en ga nya to je kene a lu yu mana de yen da do la cha ko bai ke ko tia ga ku yi da du mene gam go ken chiang du kin ka kon her ko wa le yong ki nya na kina nya to jikene so we need to understand in all the perspective ki ngade ter waren ga nya ne thong do chan a lot of benefits ke yu ga ngade ko yu ga yo nong to ha ka yu ga yo long nyiri ade chan one ku chi crisis chi ben chi man long yang ji ngade beneti ngade o ya bor chi ben ku we bogo ku ba lo blim nya you see we beri nya we che to ben ba chi gunu bet long ra ne chi we beri nya ya nya to ji ne we long apa ma ya we chang we jur ga wa ya nya ne ya beri cho to in ga cho ja ti ne be to beri nya die chiro war nya de ga chu die chi man teron ana de wa lu bulo le ma go ti man yin kini akwal
I call Ding my name. Thanks for joining. You know what you got to and watch our number. Sorry. So I could about wear a bed. And well, I think the strong question. Kulera le bugu lago tia and get it cannot accident thing to watch. Bugu lago wife on board you are welcome because you Nya Ku Toch we can eat you and wherever you are until the end. And that applies to everyone. So, Kwalda, what do you understand by this topic? And thanks for joining Barale Koiko and by your 2 cents by art. I know, welcome my brothers who have not spoken yet. Wisdom Makin Weden, Wisdom Makin, the other Jamis. Nyal Majur also a kin the way introduced by our band. So, but I'm for a chance where you ladies watching a Kurin in a rate. Take it away.
Where can you and I? You're on, on point. Anyway, thank you and thank to your audience and it's all of holding it and Yana you. But I don't state and you dive in a Biden. Anyway, kikarbal wala kikene. One there kene aye lula nya be nya ku toch. Of course. Nya ngot nya ku toch. The laran where bank let me say kunenya chirman to ko kan diop e bai long kene. I think ki nya kene. So I think ke issue. But kia we mix a lot of things together. Coaching chan benya coaching pande e pay ku jo en ku jo ki jing le nya ku to ya ka luen kini it mean like you have to go back chan to je che do ku ka che ji tu kre So you have to go back all the time. My problem with that is this. Manya, kumanduk, I could took. Why are we making this one kid, Kenny Kabicham, and the other kid is just go free? Chana nyan monjang, and you deal by, one you rock, one to buy the thing will in the nyan. I never like it. I never like it because what can you lawyer don't mean near? I took a pure independent. I took a pure bemit the ability I could undermine. Malagaya de Gini. May they pure that lazim be the quanti, could be quanti, bojo bena coin. Bumoindu. Bojo bana coin. Kuna tianyandu moindankin. What are you going to do? But I can't kabala tinikan. Near I a human being. I told my brothers, "Kulwenane ko koren, call me. Let me know. Na I can lew kabalew. Na I can be mo indi kun kabakun. But I'm not your food. Anki a meal do. And I keep diet kaya meal do. And a diet kim and a diet yin. We can help each other. Well, a book a good relationship, but you're not going to sell me. You are not going to do that. So it's maybe a little bit too much. It don't wait because I know Piri Jing Alwanya a big jam. Nirko Achima Mam to call her Kulanya, Nira guy on the two and grab one power. And it just stick with me. Like, man, can it? Yena right away, can be me cockmoo, yene with yemet. So kaka balwela kicken. Wo near one ke run can I get when you there. Not because we're better than K, but wanting more opportunities, wanting access the being kapandun, benyan without husband. Without be muy loy. Maja man the thing dang pay, nang pandin, nang walenke, and nang larke too. So a Canada, I love a relationship quality because you the whole quandang, I love Markule, Muchi and Bebelo, Majeran. Ella to 8 hours. There's no way to be the whole generation of Quadbin, but Queen. The same at all, dear. Actually, be one of my local relating in Gabojo, our wife. Tinga, in Gabo. No, there's no such thing. Well, the book of coin, I can book community be benya, but this mentality of nya book chama good coin and pay or moninya, it needs to go. There, I think we need to just let go. And that's one of them.
Thank you so much. That's why I like Aqual. And anything. Now Aqual has changed the topic. Even Raja again. So what Aqual is saying, we need a U-turn altogether. We don't need even this thing of Nya Ku Toch anymore. Right? It's more than one. Why even one gender depend on one gender. And the other gender is, very important. I don't want to negotiate on part of thing there. Go on here, why? And I was like, yes, people are going to negotiate my body while I can and you pay. You can go in and sponsor. And they take house. My mom was not even part of the discussion. So now I don't know that. So you will quality local near are more valuable right now because they have opportunities to talk near terror. Near terror, okay, Sasa tom di na ki di kin pepin di mo na yinya ni lu yin purari or yin ni yong mai kin la ating kwat. But that one is even outdated. So the value near one is even more because right now not just thinking and doing the people who's working. You don't open you give peace of mind to mo jana live show mo cha wo war ku in Dinga community. Na just see with the jam on Yakran, but I just you go, yeah, auntie, and little way, you brought your mark, but we need to stop this nonsense. So we need you to that we don't need Nya Ku Toch anymore. So I don't know, I can well on Luca, and we just call on Nya, and then after Nya, can be. You with them a bit Jacko Kubajala to our new our new guest Louis Joy. Thanks for joining. Thank you, Paula.
Which I can more stunning. Topping up here, cut to a war. I appear the other chan, go can ye, bigger dated. Young meaning then, young Yankabenia, Kaka. Na lo ko chari ki ni ben yal war ba titi pire to ke de te war jene pin ka ya pin jeria ko na kuna chi chen ke cham bai ten kin le bara pa na nyandu ngo nyandu le bi mu but te kirman tiyo kai te gun chen ran ben ai independent na chi ran ya ba muksul ran so ran na to ke ka jira ye na ka jira de to so achin Nya Ku Toch at this time because ran ben na kai ne ro de to so now look at thing the situation right now cái situation fair ran ben ko nyir man tiyo ke nyira ka ya aka ngwan da man war chen ka ya ga ma kan war nyira ka ga am ku nyi man de ken nyando aba cham ya ku aba cham gu cha ker ba da man tiyo ke nya yi tul ko immediately nyando yi gam ku tul ko tai achin ge ba cham ko achin ge ba Nya Ku Toch ko that because yi tul ko already create bên này luôn thằng em live thousands of cows or hundreds of cows and ku jur bai ada because ko ke ada le jur bai either in Kampala or Nairobi or in other part of East Africa so ale bi mo nya le lo ro lo war e man tio ke chen situation a ke jalo ni dirchin ker ka jal ku man de ke na chi dil ba tho ya because kanga lo ni kanga jalo ni dirchin kanga chi beto ngade a chi beto ko chin ben so na je kan lo ni dir chin man tio ka yu lel man da kien ke ter war Nya Ku Toch ja better right now because ran ben anong tien today near anong that opportunity whereby like to do the right thing or if na kor ki bi pandan bi lo support then they can support because man nya eto on achin man nya num chomar pandan ale tiinde man nya e ya pandan ka ila welenum tinong career kan monde ku ka chin man nya woni ro la ga ne ro de to emel wa sometime mer ke e num dai bat because ai pan dai la jonum but ai man nya ke man nya en yin ti de pan den so ki chin ke ber to right now ki chirman Nya Ku Toch na ju jaman tio ke wa jal jam the progress whereby like ben ke chet into when ben nyir ben ke dik tin aguti mi akol ku bi nyir te ter jaroti ade ken ke tia bi ni man de kien ai che chen Nya Ku Toch ne ruon ke ngona tia kin cha po ne ko ke pan ruon ai ba ga jala li er ke jal to bara chiran pan ruon ber bar yar bla nyi pando bi jal lu la nan an ne chok ba ten ne bi jal bra mar pan nya dia ora pan nya dia bala nem benang ku un bi yenen ore walan bu la mala pan nyan wan ma banyan wan ma bala tinge ye pir pan nyan wan ma tede ku be an ko nyede war ter ya ko ja ga ro ko nyok na ji piri ria kuna wong to pan nya ku wong le be ben mi bu mu or ko un to bai ten ben ka bu mu e dai pan walan ka e pan yinya ki e ro loy war bai ti ba de man ti okay watch y'all been together then watch been in a model world whereby like nghe at least survive in a way whereby like pira lo na we ache vera pir waren pir ok ku jala mi te ter to bai e a pir wu so ku bu jala al wele be men nya blue in power be men nya be nang mi akon kana kwen tukule kinyi dat tukule na bu kwen ku ka bia anong kinwan panden kala be ko ku panden ala bia kon ngo mo inde to mo inde ka bia abia superpower ne tongen ku yena bia provider ne tongen because dia raja ke chol 50-50 so aja dia raja 50-50 cuman ke ka yugo nia dan man da kien mo jer ke ya nyen bai ku er ke nyen ti ko ka pande na non ke nwan ne ka lu mo ja lu provide na non ke tin te chu go to ne chin ku non ko nwan pande ni yen men nya ke ka jal ko ka pande na jel ka go dom ni ke mo ji ada ke nam jal go dom ya ke ka bai mi be ga ler to kuli ku jala renting ku jala ko gwi ko bill bai bana ya ka mo ya bi mo ja be ka provide na non ti chen ti ri ya ka lo support so achi chen Nya Ku Toch chin to mer mai ko chin to mer got kam mai ke ne me na wo kam mai ke so ke ne er ke kilwel and chukran ja bi kan ber ti nangen go ja benala.
Thank you, thank you. I like how chin, you know you are lying can apple. I really like that. So now the direction a lot to car the U-turn. So we are now made a U-turn that we as Ngadi Chol might mention with no Chola no we are not making U-turn. What they were Chamira Gutito. Anyway, I independence, we can help ourselves. But Nya Ku government so we need to empower girls to be independent, take care of themselves, and of course they can help in time of need. Do you align in with them yet? Kubajabe na Philip.
Lepas syukran. Ya kaping.
Yeah, wa ping ben.
Okay, ani jala nyata nyana yuan. Rinjen ko ani jala wisdom yada. So an ja kwala jala ku jala ko che kene topping kiri kene bay because a very thought provoking question. Yeah, ngadi ye chol ngo topic ye ni nyaku to because a level we understand in different ways as well. Ku nge ben kan perspective de ka problem di ni jala problem ye wer bi a kon kene blue win. So get my problem okay. And it we discuss as well, which is something king like near chole gul ke. I think his points are more of like the discussion open because na guri at niya ku game e ke bagan akwal ke discussion lo go up to now. So I chabulel kulwele Nya Ku Toch aliu Nya Ku Toch ato because Nya Ku Toch ideology jeng achi ideology jal. It is going to be there from generation to generation. Why ideology when rooted in our culture, but they're very rooted in our culture in a way that in a way that I could Daman encourage Lorado man Daman achieving like my sister on Tiakian. Of course. And I think uh Monday to college. I think I still respect that fact that yeah, I told you to go again of a family. But I also do acknowledge that uh it's supposed to be a touch on both sides as well. Because one of the questions which are teaching here is one. Because we are touch on maybe one side. And then I think I can manage the debate because I think all of us will agree that okay, naturally, from the natural law of justice, that is something that I know, and that is something we all know. Even my mother today, and of course nyan ke today ebe panda bitinga there as well. So key discussion over today ikache valid discussion ka chingle gutin because we will all agree that nya kutot ato kuketo on one side. Of course na toya ki discussion ka chugal but ale bulwel ka but of course one ngadi discussion on one side question yutan that because yutan if ngadi because yutan if have been two sided as well. And that brings me to the question of like okay na chitoya kulum kuyen ki both sides ki kango bralo on both sides as well. Nyaman yenetia a chu loam in a way that they are to which is the true meaning of bati again much eba du kundu babay kuyen get true meaning biti agin ya badu kundu bayo ya as well. So kuna I du kunki ni support baralo edeki ninya of course du kunya niku ran when ran lo support the man kin ran ngadi kin yo or let me say na nen kan wanin kid du kundu ko nyin as well. So at that moment ki ni support balu step into nengen kid chemo induri no as well. Na neng ki ting du re nom ki ni support balu step in na neng ki be kon re ni on both sides kunang ki ho e ka balew e ke support balew as well. So can it was define that ideology can ki je mo tin ya wuto as to apply on both sides as well because one thing is anong so many existential threat into ben most of the people are talking and the issues we have here are a goal based on this ideology in Yakutoy. And people don't know them. This ideology has been there for very many years and it will continue to be there in a way that kinechi ngadilwel bay aga jurman in like let me say Kampala. And most people live in Kampala by the way, God no bay diaspora Kampala, Nairobi. And when you take the statistic, because actually Bujam, let me say the few that are really doing the real U-turn in their homes. Go and Chirinuat, Keke Kedel Wipet. I took a little because I have very limited number of people. So we go by the statistic, and of course 80% of the women you got the most of them could Jurbai, maybe in Nairobi, Kenya, well Jurbai, Kampala, most of the homes ke the side in ke to buy it ku at most time their mothers. Now again go ke here this side. You have to trace it back to Nya Ku Toch as well. Like you, that ideology has to come in because at some moment, era lo like na cha pan wan mu cha ba mu red ki ne mo ki te kan anong problem kan yin. Kalwe ngi na pan wan mi ti ni la mu ku pan da yi le anong kan wan as well. Ku yin do mu ku your money is your money because I know that ideology is most of the women I know that ideology in ran when the local yeah in chikurin support ba ti ju because you need a provider which I accept much is supposed to be a provider uh of course but now you do couldn't suppose a particular share of like what you have to contribute on the table as well. Whether you chunicha gua domnum, whether you jurba gua domnum as well. Kikin him with a pal dom and the ben kokong betting as well. So many families man achieve this particular ideology chila loam in one side. I take a park and ki jato but koi wai mo induga jal chul geto mo ngadi achin ki chaba ko nye as well. But that particular thing has ripped our families as well. Now tambay no bela wealth and kubera family inya bela pot ki ka dira problem tongin on your side. So Nya Ku Toch bi jalango at this kind of our generation as well. On my view, because I think people have different views as well and whatever they say. Nya Ku Toch is supposed to revolve on one and on two sides. Of course, go in way valuable resources. I have to accept that everyone is valuable, but Kidwan in two ways according to our culture. Way Kumala Yakabe, that is what we accept. Monjang Bana we accept Nyan Ken a little bit Mali Yoko. Regardless of Chinyatia, will kin Yatia, regardless of Yanyan Yinde, a little more in the car as well. So way Mala Yakabe, Nacha Malbe, then Kike family will benefit a part to chicken. But be just sustain over time, in Jala to because toje che talk do but na che do no issues joy do so we also know we can also apply that logic na lora ba do ki ni nya ki ka ni ku no problem joy do as well e pandu e chala one sided which time so all those I'll be banned in this discussion in our U-turn as well as we take things to the other side of the story. So what do we really need? What we like we like I suppose I suppose be that way on both sides. Like you have to make yourself that as well. But that does not come with be way misuse. German the king at the jam the man that and depend on you kulele thing dia can able provide as well. Go error one of these superior conflicts. Can I tell a lot of suppress? Kincher or about we mo kicken a pelling do. So na ite ki area ta to ko ki ni to ki nong dum mikla because e le na ite ndi ret aware en ku ye kang loy ku ngi cha la ji ma ba chele ba ke yi lo traumatized you just feel yin ga yin ngi ro ju chai are motivated either be motivated but of father in terms of your hard work be lo persuade could be lo motivate but lo ret or either be demoralized like you have to look other way the other options will be bent so I think Nya Ku Toch, if we take it in a way that is positive which is taking it on both sides which is the side of our story ke wa like our discussion a U-turn bana loku tolara loku where loku lerbi we are only yimbi anya Ku Toch pandon and then I think ki kachin ki yo nang discussion in the beginning so that is
thank you. You agree that Nya Ku Toch, it's a term that is good. Nyira valuable. You agree either in traditional setting and modern context. The only place in Jaja modern manner is because that is stereotype that Nya Pandene and that is causing problem. We'll get to be Cholo Martin. I would love if Philip Deng Blob, but I'm going to and you in the Kakaro, and no quality thinking now to rebut. So I will give 1 second to Liz, the now rebuttal Martin, and then for another 1 minute, the rebuttal to the Martin, no Kakaka Jan who Bajala to non Ruthi, but perspective rebuttal con bepping. Litin ci law off, so maybe by equal a chapping from where they from Nial Majur Kujaya wisdom and yes, into the perspective pin about Nya Ku Toch. Well, so what do you think? What is your reaction? And then from there I'll give it back to Lit and then I'll come to Philip then. You need to mute and let me see if I can open. Yes, now you can.
Okay. Okay. Thank you so much again, Akwal. I think we are on the same page. The more I talk to people, the more I feel like we are on the same page. But I can go jam and up you to community that is on the same page. But I feel like we know where we're supposed to be heading to. Nya Ku Toch achieve the children in a of course it began. It's there. But could you call or myself and a call or it can be you just like chimere near one there or dear one there. And I think to general no work has him call as soon as possible. Because I can waiting. Panduna call it can you have to remarry, become dunim or a bacoin move. Can I say support be in here? Because take a human being too. Give me time, I can be. It's okay. I can't get his dowries. Myself, no. But other girls, no. Other girls, yes. Even when I can help them too, because that's what they value. Whatever yellow value, pidu yengeke yellow. But I can't call it can be your loyalty. This is the only thing a girl can do because they are very smart. What they are shabab. With the Achaka lost boy, I refuse to call this man lost boys because me can I see a job already. I refuse. The community I lose stuck, but I got you with the arcane or like a bepanaging. If you see them right now, they're very educated. They even more educated than Rurkin. Teak a very wise, very valuable. Now, need below channel in a right way, kako in both sides. Ako in pandin, koko in pande. Because ti kumit I do ti. So koko bukuloy, this idea of Nya Ku Toch is okay. But the thing is, you cannot okay, but well lazim be bitik pandin beloy. Who lazim be panda loy. Can a relationship? Now break down to be a relationship because I take it to a family whatever value every family in structure in build those things actually want nothing and to can pide can design thing you ngabanga ko you what time ko ngabanga ko you what time and get support because you pink okay in our family ye yinga ni operate in your family ye yinga kului divided kutingi ngabako inan akie ko people we blame akie ko maybe individual or maybe in Moisado has the head of the family I can in that structure because the family should have a way to do things cooking it took a new being they just run away they keep running they don't want to solve the problem they run so stop running and lead kunya kutoja better today 1 month kule pandi anjiti ahon kule pandi ka loka mon tui e diom nge kunyuja pe ka chinki nyai the only different right now is because are you okay man can a core can so we have to do this according to this now I think the echo you're waiting human nature na kwa ku chiriping panya ku toke to the one there ku pira ni mo jang ro ko one of the thing I will never forget I chabinyai Kriji bina leba again, but kia monjang yero ko ingene one of the most important thing. When wala na leba ko can betiep. Una la mia ninke ke mi ka ben lor kula wai. That thing I keep today. But dia la them beka yen chance, beka yen opportunity instead of beka your press all the time. Na ning ting chung ki pe ka loy be a bad dia ke nin I can beneka discourage. Mana de ke yen pe chin kuto tin kaka ko buko pon. Nen ko buko tawe de generational change. Achugo belu stop pin eroger ka woni ko ko ka lo ka a che ke lo ku ke men so generational change kine e buku ting buku lo incorporate di kan value ko an ka monja nga ko buku lo ku chan buku pinget buku point o diara kiriya ko diara yin a believe diara ka tiya ka woni rin ko o diara to ba ku ka ben men ko ai tungo what are on the same page. I can't you already had to the and it said because look at you to the tea, and already need to tea, I need here. But what can live? We choose the people we want to be. Kuru koka don't go nipping. And it said because Africa, look at you to the tea, who only are near the gang. Because I live a thing to cork in, but because they love the, I'm nearby, who can't near because quite ben the family ben and maybe already strong generation one. Yeah, boy, I'm so happy. They're very, very, very successful. They're the most successful generation I know. You cannot take that away. Here and there, but I'll always respect them because on a broken cake, I see, what they went through and how they came out strong. But anyway, and then I'm read by nature. So let me cut it short. Ku bakala twin. Thank you.
No, you take up that jaga baby theatre, so you take cock a rotia jaga chopping. And the center argument here at the Chirkin Gabriel Walchwell that gender equality we should always keep in mind. We have to know that the U-turn is real and we have to turn right. And someone called Aguto Nyun Biade also said, "Get wetong Chao Konya Jabe amplified is that you know tik chiang yen tik bi ja ko chiang ko pande chiang and be a chiang you buy ten. So if you want tik bi nye chiang pande ka kor bu ko pande bi yen nye wa ka bi nyote le chiang ten bi mo bi lui lead not run. So you said, that perspective as well that we don't blame women for the behavior they portray. We also blame the circumstances that enable that behavior, and that is very important to highlight. Lit na na wetung ba jwa were diar ko gal batao before ban and do long with it. People live there below.
Thank you. Có chết biết là chắc cái lấy và chắc đi là bà bè lên nguyên là cái thứ. The only thing about that the thing is that today what we're thinking then be cái có bữa đến mà yung phải cho cái yung phải chơi rồi. So cái có cho chơi cái này chơi luyện trên trên nhà cái có chơi luyện is that okay, young a chick would be a choice to be independent. Now, lay independent, but then I lay la carino. So, we can make Pache, ye chichi, and there, Chirawar, Join up to the Chirawar, but independent, banana, and cobble, read the chico, they already stuff in a chico. A cover to a chitta there, in it, in, Punalo and Aloila, came out to create the agam. So, one of the issue though when getting it got and yeah she got that gender equality so now you routine go what to him then but then catching anything that get ya actually big parity while any actually big parity jana bumala rati jabi ya lo kelate long panding so dialogue ke gender equality logo beti career ko what to him then cái problem with la painting ten kula nya che raw el biya ko pande na rati o la nya dadu achi beta chi ko tere no to so e chi an kala ko wara ge cher ke ni chi jal ke chi to chi cho ta en ke ka o
Thank you. So when you look at when it's your man and man you guys chiang cái đó war chứ chứ như chứ đó war biết cái chứ nhà của tôi sẽ đuổi đi ngay lui với tiếc when you so that's a point one cái đó chắc như Philip điện cho at them mà view welcome at him don't đuổi nó vào cái year two chance. So Philip now you ready take it away and then I'll pass it on to Atem Abir. So introduce yourself and your reaction. What do you think?
And we take a mod with we call it on U10. Anh cái chol Philip đang ten. Yeah, anh some few colleagues nhảy cái tên lên job kujala chol dong is my brother. Yeah, we chắc cái late anh cho coi late cái dia coi jam. Anh dodge ben you turn ko bogo thiam conversations. Kwan die I keep peeping on you guys. Thank you, Paul Philip, for the platform. Yeah, I'm very grateful. I'm to Juba right now. Yeah. So when I was online, I saw you. And the topic I think is very interesting. When I'm thinking Karo Maria, Randa Karo Legia, I call Dengrech. So she keep coming up with very fresh argument, very good perspective. So I like your argument. Thank you so much for that. Kiyen balwele Nya Ku Toch nange chola ideology nange chi English we pe ko ni chola ideology. So Nya Ku Toch I think ideology jang. Ku ideology e bo nang dal bien chan jang ter na nya e way nang dol ke way chan be aran be pi wa ton, okay, ko be pi wa ton man de ki ne is something. Ku ki ne pi wa ton ni ga be ala du na ko ki benefits. So Nya Ku Toch one of the thing yen nyirin karaj nya ndi en ku jela to chan to nya lo ni ne cham. So anya ndi en ku jela to ga jel nya jel lo mana de gen an ka yipanda an ka yengot so am rajal kormon pia dia mon bralo be panda la do. So tene ten get de bi Nya Ku Toch tiana yotin anang de chole de nyawong in get chok de I the same line of thinking in get bi ga de in get bi and thing. So in get yana thing if you go back to how it was originated in get ya thing and thing tag de nam ko chi lun kan ben deal to
Có cái em cái như tuổi gì mà cái bạn chơi luôn.
exactly. So cái này cái đó yen on there yen create bana loku te yen kam loy tin war there bujal tin ka chirana de le be jalu ka jalu contradicted ku yen raj ku ka yide, okay, e war there in kan loy ku ka biya chog mana chan what jam tun ku cultures ko ko bay, which is really very okay because piet by history don we ko te bi within ba ni ku yongu yaka on which principles, okay, ke ya jalu le chan yen wo jam Nya Ku Toch contact there on kujela the modern applications or the modern understanding in the way we understand being empowered. I think that was the whole point, right? The chan mistaken. Okay. So Nya Ku Toch bujala ko jogu de jan anche anang a lot of things ta ko ping na ko ji. Ke na my understanding of Nya Ku Toch because and there and chuma rate one call, by the way and my one call, okay, kia lele yen ke tin chol Nya Ku Toch e work affected ko iroti, okay, ibena che nyir
Right.
jam ni work affected already chan yen no na nyan ku ja di ku jel bera jare di kene jal be di ke jel be lo jare, okay, kin ge no yin ja chat kin chwere no yin chat kin chwere no yin ke na yin chat maldu mariadu jel chat jati mana de yen inang other inang ko korba be kor piri che banyan kui bajal tit ku banyan ko ka pet banyan kui be diala bajal tia, okay, ku jel kwet yin ke ki che pye wo kana na ja janyan ku jal tia ku jal kwet ko ka ba jal be tia ku jal be dongi chena ba
Yep.
ku jel pir jel be lo gom jati ko ya jal be lo gom jal be lo gom at the end of the day kien ke ki chol ngong, okay, ngong cái jal in cái jal chol ngong cái in nya no be di kwa bi wonu be ti ngong cái jal ko loya ngong jal loya. So what the problem at you bay now what you real problem you think so that ideologies ko nang ideologies ko affected the ideology kana kin ku be ni mana de chan e ku lom le kin mana de ke work affected ku pure laziness, you don't think out of the box because in nang yan ku you think Cái này cái loy na walk away way roti. The thing alone in work affected. So I can learn I think you're affected. Lon can you affected again. I also have it. Lon can you affected again. Yeah, in jato. The only things that you can do is bandon by yumpio. Bandon by yumpio. Okay? Because achi nyol, okay? And a lot of pandumia. Kin bijalo pandumia ke pandon yen ke twen. Okay? But jalo conversation ko won twen pandon yen ke twen. Yen ka wo jalu complain when man ke yon gen apa ni nyai ni atwen. Chi jal be atwen ko yen ke nya ko to pio. Okay? Yen ke nya ko to yen ke pio chine. That is where problem start. Setting. So the root of the problem at all, you know, we could discuss. The key by Pyong, a look at jam thin 70%. That's supposed to be a ben parting. I didn't get you look at it. Of course, I have my own understanding as well. But I can't carol in this platform. So the king I can't carol at this topic right now. The king get up. Then you go to go up here. And you could like I think the layer in your doitin, Kubalano, I think the layer in here. Okay, you buy young cogina. I think the layer in to gamma what you done in this case. We don't have okay.
Because I come Nyande, I like this.
And I watch Mama Alo Cham Yande and Yakutoja Gaj. We walk Yakutoja Gaj. What toya? So Ganata, we coco. Key day, but Jalba Gadi, then you're affected here. Quality affected. Point number 2 of Jalba Mar. What Jalban modern world? Okay. In a modern world, way Jalbel dan kudan. Peer war, Kabia Peer Manter war. Now Jalku, the modern world thing on Peer or War, and yen on any Yorga road. On Yorga road. I wouldn't do a lum ting to Colare Sokuli. Ting to Colare Sokuli, ting to Colare Jeja, and Nira check expected to get being a cable of Sukulu or Bila Jeja or Bien. I think Niron Cherubia quality in Genga Jamaman, who are an position can government. In get your Niron Kebri yet in a Ganadica near to payment, near token, payment, that thing on. So I no talking a cocoa, and no major chin not a bit talking walkman.
Yes.
I chin not a bit on walkman. So nom jol token walkman thioga niraga apollo adi na lorman ke 50-50 sukul koke. It's 50-50 nya nirai 50%. So nyuan man ke en ko ja pi kuna ji ko pi ke ko war ter ai ko lo ke jol ga nya ma ko chin ko ga nya this generation you man ya ko Philip ki ban ga yuta ideas ga ngadi na ideas pet big ba ya lo le chan mun ya jal ken ke tin che war ku tin che war ben la pi ba ben ran la war chating so ken so the question is we are not here to come and protect our heritage, okay? Like I'm okay. That is what I'm saying. That should not be where we are because this is U-turn. That is the U-turn. Our heritage is beautiful and we are not criticizing it, but we also seeing that our heritage has also harmed us, okay? Or our culture has harmed us in many ways. Yes. And so we have to come up now and see how we can really help ourselves. How can we pull ourselves out of this situation? The question is, what is even the culture itself? What is the culture itself? Culture is broad. So one other elements, culture, okay, I things that are really against us, if we can put it like that.
Yes.
All right. We can say yes, let this thing go. We remain with our culture. Lord and I just got a Lord and I check a part of the culture. You could think I think a part of the culture is a pride. Against pride as long as it doesn't have any other person. Okay? Yes. So I get that. Problem come in here undermining things that we do that undermines the humanity of others. Okay? Now women are here. kujela kwol ding yung na daga jira antu ede man kay war na daga jira alwel ge war tongen war mo ci man ci waga ping ci ga jiyamte okay ile the jog a ko nye ke gi dor ka sa di ja to I know ko nye ke ga ci ko na daga jelwela ka biruti go woni at this particular time. So ideas support buga pour out ideas work by level you organize mana daga we are living, there is a paradigm shift happening. There is a paradigm shift, okay, happening here. So we talk about gender equality and children there. Gabriel Wale, about gender equality. I think this is the new lane, okay? This is actually the new lane we are going that road. Kuna look that road kana kabuga to mating ake piadwar what you call we criticize lekin we are coming with new solution. All right? So so to me we are not holding fast to Nya Ku Toch. The U-turn is going to happen there. Let it happen there. Okay? We are not holding to it. Okay? Because Nya Ku Toch supposed to be the okay? Nya supposed to be the law.
Yes.
Maybe other discussion. Nya supposed to be a billionaire, as well as men are billionaires.
That's the next
So she is supposed to keep to herself. Then supposed to be the okay? That is how also women are supposed to help others. They are not supposed to pour the whole themselves out, like pour themselves to the world, just like that. And later on they are left vulnerable. Later on they are left vulnerable. But at the end of the day, if something happened to them, no one is going to stand with them. They are just women. All right? That's what the problem is. Okay? So to me, we need to look. Another discussion, conversation another discussion the tag there and yeah you call Philip but can have a thing to discuss, and if I will be there then I will also contribute. Thank you so much.
Thank you, Philip. They get on when I'm a chin and you give a laugh. So, did you Philip? You learn it? They are called it. I don't say then one fan, get team. So, I want it somewhere. I tell you, I'm walking well, 2026. We need a U-turn, and those ideologies one. You can promote I can organize the benefit and negative, but you would take a negative outweigh the benefits. So when you tell my kind of look out, yeah, with them. When you had one you return, so you turn myself about Yalwella, but I know this on your so young then welfare guy now when you will no bad then you bad over there a lot of time you can work out and you can pull up people. But if you have a minute and maybe on the bar, a time of your gone here in a second. Where you are or be defend job very long there. Is that okay for it?
Kono kwan chala am long time.
Quality and your chance. Thank you, Atim. Take it
Okay.
away.
Can you hear me?
Yeah. We are getting
okay. I can get in Babel when I'm called by Jan, where I think you know Louis perform. So I went with them and second performance at Ben. So I'm so happy. We have very, 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 very intelligent people. I am so proud of you guys and keep it going on. Next time. I have to go. Thank you so much, Akwa.
Are you proud of me?
I'm proud of all of y'all, I swear to God, because community day, like sometimes I think really understand, but when I talk to people, we're getting there. We're close. I'm so happy. Thank you so much.
U-turn is here.
U-turn is here.
Have a good day. Have a good day.
Bye.
Bye-bye. Thank you. And thanks for your contribution to the U-turn topic. Bye-bye.
250 stuff.
Atim?
Yeah.
But I introduce a little bit. Could you wear that to bed? Well, why you the bed or you will lose a line?
Hey, thank you. What I think you get the host. plus nyira kai ki ko ja wera kai ki ben we pengara yeah ke na kala balwel we chagalech you turn one of the platform is growing low progress a bit ko ke na ke lwel tin tin ye low grow chima na ko ke low turn today I che doi ben winter like in a topic that in chi ko cha bo ke juch ku you turn a bit be ko ja ben ye ko ya un ke ye goi ku we ko ge jam tin I think one of the good platform le beran ben de ke pie le beran pingi ken cha ben on so an da ye ko ten ran tung de ko ke chen yin link le ba le thank you chan cha ben on ke ye na ko to a cha le topic ken to ke complex re dit ko dide achi beto ka che na le be ya ben tin go ka tin achi beto ga nya ko to right lakin ka chin ending high infinity so number loyal and got to move your atom anto United States financial Texas kumentina and Louis Trouble and chito lakin anto within America tin ga ta wan tin ka chen interested Nya Ku Toch comparison yi Nya Ku Toch yung better than kinita da yin kete na de la wana le ina kwal Philip ke bayan donam tin chanan che ya jan kada ko wanta na long network issue so ke de be di Nya Ku Toch yung yene yung ka parako ke ga chin kere ka parang de na lew o ke chinen kere ka parang den toje important chima na wonchi lo la den ka pie ka to tin kon pie the itself ja ka jo yewon ka to ka de ekene tong ne to cha tie ke nya ya de nya tie ke ku tie de nya a che be cha matok activities ka production de ku ja leading example en to kene che wo ka to den kene wo nyir ku wo weti kenya kamen nya cha ne nya ga bi en tin ku nya nga che we be wedi ke nya an kai ku my brother. So now be venting important in nya kenya in a valuable. There's something so important. Ato chimene to ja denga cham gutin kage kaga pir ka konye ka koch which to live this world and to within a ma be a man nya yelo yen. So can I ting hasili na lele win-win chan bicham ke ka cham ke long nyira kai ko kut long mar ko chan yen before ken na nyan kai e my mom and ka konto before ken nyan kai bay. So can I anything no na de kien nya very important. Na lo ye te to chane de jo transition chan pinya lo ko road para wani my father ku my mom chete ka den ka woni ke chen ke pinden. So ekene pindena pet tlonke lakini men chi wojo ba benetene ana te man father ku ana husband. So along my daughter along my wife. Men to ke tene ko ke chikito longen. Yes, I chitoch. Kuye ke chitoch. Can buy a team and can my wife and can number one, my children, which is my daughter. So comparison to resources or cellphone or wink peer, I call book a prepare being a long real. Okay. With no disrespect. The longer brother di kunyan kai kuen they have to bugger in power. What there? Kuna chuguru yerial, kitting di kunyandi, kubekarial, atung when the party kinning ye pure or kenny yerial. Chima wana de ke chilo ka deng lesson the way ti to den ato den we ti we era ba ku ka wer ka lo nyir ke ka wer ka lo we ti ko ke ya I wo pe ngana pe chanan chirande raping so kiti
I
ayane
la den wa fi
Okay.
People are red. It's very clear. I'm a change.
Yeah.
I have comment. Yeah, you thought Jay my yam. Hello, where are Tim anywhere?
Okay. So now, thank you for the update. So kaya na gato chimandan kana da wati chidamandiana adenyan kaider waren mandan kaloi kichi no ne kicham chan ba ben chama cheyen kaloi kere important than kaloi. So now in my brother ku in my sister nyandu ku wendu ku chagangi mo. Let's say for example inju wara long nyandu ku yin chenwa ku ngi nyandu pyo tingi nyandu pyo japet eka war dung chu kwe mu panden dung chu kwe mu chin ke loi o dung de kin ngi pyo kwe nyan chi ngi pyo kwe nyan won chi empower be charel be changi nora de life itself in any kan. So to be what in chima to wodene a chen on bugro ben tan pe nya nya ka le cha war wa ku ke wa ka le cha war nya no le kana le wo equal what matter yung chi pyo yin yung ngi kan yang ga to. So ke ko men den ken no na de ye le try buku diar ko buku ke yen empower ben nge la ngi ko right ken nge chan yen ke ne ko to men na chira no le no na de nge in less than nge. E what are the activities ke loike agati tingdi madane alle be number 1 again because in all yen kloi clear what when family ke alle bata we chok chan by empower any kind of support and ko ora ba jato like in chin disrespect why anta we chok she respect me but I have to not out to ngi der kaluya support inga ye we tiek na che something I want to go chike kra ba na chinya tiag de mal che tiago chin mal che tiag depending on cái to wene ne ga ye gam ku kle wene da ye ba yo ba den yin cái wene comparison yi nya ku to ji e ke ba yo la den ke bi yo ba den so ka ke kam de yi nya ku to ja tung ti man we ti ya wene ke ji jam we da ka ko I think my brother chola cha der won ke jam ka chi ke le na ai point kan yen ke ne ke to e be e topic nga ko bi jo kwani ye ki yindi chin ku wo na ko ki yindi chin ku wo ala chan ma dan pe nya chro war chan en culture suma dan ken ke bo ten ko ke bo west ko bo east ko ke bo south and north a chro pe social media a influence de ara long culture ara long culture do lu fade away while in lu in progress that do den ke be edit educational imp rande chil culture ngai waiting for example pana I don't know be ko pana ne cha America ken United States along ko chol ju ke tin ku ko jol ke ju ke tin. Maybe in the next 20 years, maybe in the next 20 more years or 30 years, ko ju ko ka bedung pan. Okay? A bedung completely. Okay, nge chu go to ko wan bo ke diro because the obeder ko tit ko chi yin para. So allow me dung ke chin direction ke ka yo ko jo jama da rande le yo ga ran cholen ko what happened you don't know but body ka lo ga chang. So ekiti nga ye cultures to cultures asili belang root traits una na long jo la yo nya chi man ka lo ke yu to na men a be mi kun ka kwa ni nya my dad den kri lo ten ko ten chi man social activities ma da ka lo ke ke ne a bu ko kwa cho ko be chale yin da bu ko la rio ko bu ko la ko so ke a ko ba be long we chanin to chanin ko da jo ten ko ku comment ke chinga ke de a lo la da ande re ben bala bit ko rande be be nya tin ke ka ba lo ten platform the discussion you turn kanapit kien ke ya tin kien my take away wo de wo nyir ku weti ke to tin wo equal achira better than nga e yung lo now ku yung ba lo mia yin kan be are different because opportunities are way ku ja given knowledge are different so again my brother atonga my sister ku kege koige age chu wo weti along role la wona to ke kada ku woni bi ni ala jadil kira nye yen tane na den ka bi kin ala ga gam ka cika ta kai power za won cika gam asali cika ta kai ta to aga cika ga diara to ka nyira ka ko ade power chike yen ke inki ke we ting mana lo be ya chulo karot chimana ko al fele bengara non ban ko lo ste ko ne yen kulo ga pana ko al fele ba che no na de chi no mo lekin ba bla choni ne le yakar e kiti ya power yin na le chi na chira ne be ben yenin kana chin ke be nyai the same thing no na de kien chimana my brother chulo ngara no cha ko ko ni yo ke jamatana chana gal ka won ko welle chol alibu go lang power chin ya lege yene na de kiril bo ma de ke chol nga gora gere no because in the family de be kondong chen ku yetwe that power I could be na lege ku daga te ga chira te e kini nga ko bu we ngi by nature aden ka won chi ga te ke yi na lo ka ja jam ko jidi ga chin gi nye cho mo chato ku cho te chato lekin aden ka won to ke ka won chi ka ga disrespect ku ja ko ko ne ko ga ta pinga yelo la please nya ku du ka to kumal chani na de dera unji ban ma dan chani kana ga new situation in chiko bentin o kaja che be ro ko kana chi yin ko be ya chi ga ber ka mara ga wane ko ro ma ga te ko china dung to ga a chi be to nge man tin nge to ga tande ale bu tan ge to ngun ku te to tin bas ku nge ka a jala chang ale yin to so kana could be new system ku ka ga we have to accept it ku te ko in a good you than the disrespectful way so anya important but be pio ku nyudu ka ci e beryok chane na yizi biti doria kire dio doria ga to ku kire doria ga nga ko be jolo le yin ngiro ma nga yin tinga men nya pi chane ga e doria ga asle rab lo ngon ngona ga chan kina ke bina ga kire nyine na to so we mi da kai ko this one I ci ko bu ko ya bu won nyina wel we ci ke yi to so we have to make sure and guy yin brother thing and glunya can protect hey be careful be home on time kana yin don kana loy it just a protection chan be empowerment can be chato and ke dera and tien yin yin ache yin nyiti de ka jato ay nyiti te yen so ku ka ke madan ke ga ye wati ke jo de lol ko le yen den ka won dil be ki nyir de la ten ku ka ler nyite no it just in a long ka won ko be ka period age chike chimandien to make me who I am and my wife along a big support behind me could to do that, I think what goes around come around can I the Bible. I have to give her the same support. I go away chena. So kiti hata wene lakin yes. Family nga ejo cho family lakin ay nyana won ngore kene te agdene ngor ko loga kana yen ke nyapande. Kuna lo tiek le bene le be a part of the agreement. But the age chin kiti age yen ko chin kiti age jima dan tiek che support be ko ga pilate ma kor kene nyan kai ko because nyan ku yen kwer kene a two-way street. Yile ba lo long en ku yile be ben long yin chan en we ko ro ko e family ku ga lo la pandu yin ke twen chan a cha lo pan ti to make sure ke bi la cha ko la fele bi la cha lo pan you have to make sure ba take care ko ku so ma le we ra ke we nyere ke e po nyin ke really too good at it a topic ken e really good at it men culture sometime I think ke lo la culture we have to make sure that ye wo lo tin wa te ye wo jam te lakini ken ya der nya ku to kujanya atong I count okay infinity I chi kovete ma chi cholwelun which is my brother I hope and kayin I cholwelun way kuway or way chik ben ba changwan chik thing the value lo ekitie kun chi ko to ti chiengi lo so anju ko e topic nga ka belo lakini chiram pan pin nyir kuweti a equal ana to mo birat.
Thank you, Atewa. We read to were very important. Jalwele, Nya Ku Toch Equality Center. But you also emphasize the value of, of being special, because not just resources, but other ways valuable that men cannot even imagine. And something valuable like a little kind of target. You know what you want to turn there and I, you got to get a cinema, the chair of carbon rate. So for talk to Bukil, we need to take care of our daughters, our wives, our sisters, our aunties, because a valuable thing, and nati and girl, lu dredge a capella bag, kind of vices, ye film ye gato, could ye, so we are coming to close what we are 1 hour 40 minutes. Usually our show should be like 90 minutes. Ku Toch. But this topic, as you all know, is very important, very impactful, a very interesting topic that is complex. So we will go to 2 hours. So I want all of us to take like two to 3 minutes to actually now after walk all this perspective thing. How can you like? What is your U-turn message to our community, to our girls, to men? Like if you were to speak to the society and say this is the U-turn you want to put out there, what would that be? Aba God anu lu motion lu rail so on below line so on below dong cholo match and then from chol ka lo nong luka from luka can tell ben nong list to wisdom to nyal majur na dia Philip ka to ka be wede na ka taw ku ate ma biora be ja bo je to bo ja show da ti so chol ma yin je pin dia je nom to gun go mo ja mo ar nong ti na ti ra loy num ri what is your contribution?
Ay, which I live coach, Louis contribute, Jala coach Rogam, the egg of Ping Chimane, easy, Chan, but I'm to Bagam Balang, 2 hours into on Utan in Ping, Ononko Kungo, Loike, Walonko Tidico. Kiyanito, topic Kira Bay, na chu ben pa na chiu chu ka pyat ba ka ter kon war ga bu ko bare let ken te ler watin ka en wa topic ngan bay so kwa cha gol won acha dil gol won chane chu kon pon no be too complex e ku ken ne mana de ko dil ngan lo de to kwa li ba lel ki ane bay ne ken yan en kede chu ngadim e karo bay ne broader way whereby ba wo lew ni bu ngan ala tak hango de ku bu dil lang te to kala ken to ki kin ku det ter war toch nya war te yen ngan tin be chambet chelo ni ne to yen cham ke to kana en ke tong en ga ango tong to kana but yongu yu ku lo to ki ada chan chi to ne chi bituk o chi wo bar be cher yak aka yu go lo bara chu ke kor bu ke a kenu ke be chiran ji ga lo ke to ter war ku ji toch kor ma de ga lo to jo bala ngan long kor be ti you see how ways in ke to je ne ke gil ga ke bu we sustain ku bi chang to ndon ki ya you see chan to yon ku che ba che ba ngade ba nang be ba ni aj be ba nang ngade di red ya pai di ku ngoben ka brick kin ke ya to ndon ke na ku ka wara ga yu nye la ga yu ti tinga pe da lo to jo ko bri ya to ja le ngan ku churam long rier bun chu lo le ngade so eki token a kor bu jal bare le kan today's ngade wal ku le watin nyir ko bu ga die o ga nyin ke nyin en wo ga cham nyin ga kanong empowerment un kor ke lun ben wo ga empowered chan ago ga che tem ago ga che dur you see chelun waren wo nyin di to je ke na yu lo wan ku de ne ke ne ga ya kor bu jal ba into live man de de nyin man de so nyir ke chol nyago to ja ci kon jal but ango won war ta en wo go kor bu jal ke the perspective won en wo go nyin ge nyabet e bi cham a ci war ta er gitin da lu arrange chana kor bi cham chana nyago to chana go ina ngadi ka chuk arrange rier ga ci chalo yo monyu ku ka chuk arrange chana go to inu ci deur you see go to inu ci deur kina kor bu jal ge nyin man tete ina janya jal empowered wude nyana man tete ke ina der jal jara wel ge to ndun wara ko you see akor binya blue benefit you see empowerment de ko akor blue benefit ya de we mean aja empowered ka blue benefit rodde house of ku yini ya de ka bin sustainable to ngene to ndun wara yen ke yana ngadi yana topic ne yana lewnu mared so nyana man tete ali balwel walk dil ki ada tok bana yuga ter kon wari uchi yang dan wari ure legen teler watin man de ko yugo dil understand mana de kien watch mech kuch pay achi wagir achi our roots achi gagir we are culturally rooted eke togene when wo man de ko monjang man de yinu rin ko kwara itol man rin ko yi man de man le man chol ma chi chol ma ko ma chi baba kol kwar you see we are very unique chi man lo na ayidu ara ben uti wara yo yin rin kai ka ngaban alo len ka tu ngarin cha rin ko garin ga baba rin garin ko kwar ayo ngwen wo lo ya ka lo le chan chu ni ma ra ti bi wo tin ora ne din nge nge chen wo ni ma nge cho ka ka yu ga ngadi ka ka wo mai war ko lo ni wo road valued, you see. I chen wo ni kon mar chen wo ni kon mar because te yen nya yen in lang yi kon pa ndo na chin mare da a chi en empowered ki ni ko na bi cham de cham a chi kon liu ku bi nya chama de cái này cái con thở cái này khuyên cái này nó liêu nó bị áp brought ở đây ok là con bị chăm có miễn phiếu tôi ra nó bên này chứ chứ pan luôn cái này nó bây giờ nó lulu war ter nhai lo là liêm nhà nhìn nó mà tôi thế ku chăng mày chứ đun chơi into pan cả quá giờ into pan đuôi ở đây chandu na đấy là có pan đuôi là cái herba ana lo pan luôn nghìn lang crisis chứ cái yêu của lấy cái liêm chan quá chứ pan pan này riêng, you see. Why you put one band and a young local limb, you man the one home and the local limb, local limb, look out home, I have been you can get it. I look the cock, I don't look at you. I look cura look at you, like such things, the educator. Kachirogi long to getting out to Chero Gertin. Chalum empowerment, don't chalum wad, you see. Chalum wad that you work here, thing one you need a champ there, Chirogi. But I say chấm như chu nga tuông mình cái chan in cái chủ là empowerment is broad. Empowerment benefits everyone. Benefits pandu in benefit ku pandu na benefit, you see. So a little our contribution has been really insightful. Ko ko ni ben wo ni jam ko tak hangos winter ke to tin ujala ga chu ga le gen le watin. So shukran don anan cha convinced and anya yongulul ku kon kin kon mar I was never lost but an korbuta godia ku bulotok so inja leja de in philip den unawa chanja ba ben kule ini atum do ting pin ten kuna ja you know contribution do kule ati koko for the first time bagating aja kan yara red in getting ade nyon mana de kin lulu ku wa U-turn. It's really we are making a U-turn. So the U-turn of today, kikor bujal prioritize bunya empowered first. Chana go chebe dur, bucham, kubi pande cham, kubi brought cham ya. You see, nyirwara ka chero cham, ka chero cham. Ake go we cham but kwa chero cham. So nyaw che empowerment ka cham rod, tip tuide. Kwa tip ko ken chan chidit. Kwa ti pande ya de chan ye nyan nye be nyal pande ne empowered pande, you see enga et korbon wa jal tek tin kana so shukran an ti dama do ja jor ko an ka yon we an ci yutan e go loy before coming here.
Thank you, Joe. You know, I don't, you can't remember, you know, I can't a lot of you did not is there. I can't call you complain. And boy, the child for you, I know what I sick out. So thank you for your U-turn message. Look at not doing your turn.
Okay, thank you. Thank you, Call Philip. Kujana we koi dive. By the way, about the fair topic which are the fair did Dorcas Arek work in the comment section down there. Ekijan yara pay. Masik dien en loba Martin bas kwen ke loba ya en ke loba le koi even the dege and ben loga die by then. Equality, gender equality is very important. When we go ben a good answer to one of the reason shalan lu engage ke U10. When ke dien yuj batawan den a chan behind ke loya fe a chanen and acha yok kai ka pe di nya chi nya ke tin politician ke lo kwen kai. Visit and vi and then a pe di den le ke Warab state. Ogade good relationship ke Northern Bargazala will lakini de chite lui ko ja wiltin ko thong ke ko Warab ke jana leg state ke ine yok different ite fa di ken Warab bana la was fa long ke le Kenya girl equality ke boys a che thong ni ben even and no challenge my younger sisters aken ke yaz school nyan kai ba chu tu sa si ke yaz school go wa kwet le ba be le la ke chila la na ya na bun ka bila ria ba den wo chin de dien ban ok yok tin o wan chan mudun chan tia yan kete ko ni pa di le binya ya skuli ke kala ya kan wan berer ba bi cham ye wen en giting nen ke yan nya ko toy ken a wi chan kaman ko bi ko ja jam tin ku lui connect ke ga ke lo on the ground especially with the local government ku jana ministry kiden gender you ministry kiden child gender and social welfare alle bi ke lui update on this issue ku bi gala jam ko there at the grassroots level ku bi ko ta pin da tui bi ngi nya de ke le ko ko ku nya che wa bi tia bu gok be rot in lo bi anda ku nyen ka ko nyen ka tin no ade del ko le bi nya ben ko ko tin te ye dine bana bun bu kun ku le lui ba den ka le bu wa be da ni ko le bu ko ke chi mo nye be tia ko ke bi lui yin ale bi ayen go ka gwa lo dar ko ke chi mo nye be tia ko ke bi ke lo sen ke le bu nya ken ke kri le pe ku tan ga ke ti nen ke ti no na le len la ka bi lu comment nya chi nya ku to de ke tin da wi je chan bo ga jor tin den e wet nya diamond nyir je pe ke nyir je pe ani ara pe di da chaman bi nyen je pe bi da ka ke ku bi da masuliya de rendin lakin almost 70% ko nyen je pe matin ko ju je pe ala den ka ko je ke die den a je la den ka ko je e won ke de mo nye che tia a che ro loy matin most of them at least 30 or 40% are lui cái thông nhìn lakin almost 60 or 65% có cái nhân nguyên chụp chơi qua là lui có những cái con nhà phải đi là bia sai đến mà để của jana one ken jana nyan ken của coi cái diet cái là bị jal bana cái jaban tia của yên cái nên cái ví dụ cái chan buga jam tin kaman a chan bi cái bukang bi ka balat ta ví dụ buk gender equality bu loy promote de pay kal ke kana le betautin lakin along nyir ala be yas ala bi kwana bi la school even ku yek protected that ki chir gon ji my brother le den nye waden bi nya cham wen bas nye tin ko ni pa di taban kana ko pure laziness na iran won bi la lui ko den nyir man ka dia ko la ngwan kala bi le ka ci bena lui ka ban le ka tiak ba den ka mala bi jal ko ben tin ten ka ci a lazy ka ci ra won le lui engage ko ci le bi lai lui ke de zato so kenen ke tin lo ba martin gen yan wi ku bukang bukatong yin ku wi ku kaman bung ni matir long tie ken nya chi lo lo ken wing but en watin yu martin gan gan ko jiten wel chi ko ju ke le ayan yara pa di
Thank you so much, Luca. And well, Chakalwell too, I can and people are really making a U-turn. And you raised a very important point about, taking this conversation to the system that, has authority and resources to bring change to the grassroots. And that is one of our plan. You never know. Maybe by end of this year or next year, we will do a U-turn in person. Maybe in Warab State, that do party and Tina go chol my pure me and I like in Warab State, Lord. Because until you tend to show what you bear in person, the whole is Warab we are talking about women empowerment. So thank you. We will make that happen with all the support of everyone here and people who believe in change. So we'll need first to change our mindset to our individuals. One, everyone can know idea or this conversation like and now we take the U-turn to the system where we'll now implement opportunities resources when sustainable. Dan alu elen kulu ele men taw su taw men du su kule yin mu de di to village e ka lu an ken wo la taw ya tan ken school can yin be sponsorship kulu ele no aba ala twar pe at least now you create a system that is sustainable in the protection at your taw that men do blood to in good hands. So I go jam ela wela jam ke everything start with word even in the story of creation it all got away. So what are the talking stage? Even in relationship, we are talking stage. Okay, like, I love you. I love you. So, so thank you for your U-turn message. I'm a very long women. So, what is your U-turn message about it?
Hey, and I'm feeling kwacha jama cha cake lecture. Topping that chikicho is so interesting. Kujaya ko participant topping with your comment. Thank you so much. It has been so interesting. A golden debate between us and Joel, but Ella yak pia the rete chiko ju chicken yar, and thank you for bringing it to reality. So kile wajalwe then we just come back since everyone has agreed that it's good that Nya Ku Toch is something very nice. But you will understand who are you getting that hey Joel when you're low power I could pia the rete. So jami ja cha jam da biya ni ka wajalwe that Jenny the jani that ni Nya Ku Toch today. So what is your U-turn? You yourself, what do you think you can do? In kalu complain na ridiculous that nyira kenim na well ko pandi. So je agwabru dating e chirke di kay year adire kana yomu reason ene lo yiku wani na well ko panda. So we have also to make a U-turn bugu both side bugu ran when bugu ya lo favor. So thank you so much. Chin wedi lo belen. Pati jaman ang still.
Thank you. When you could yaren ke question ti jati we kana. Ilwa yin we now it Nya Ku Toch. Na la be language ye ko pinge na nyan pan bor ki nyan Maria. What does that mean? You could jala define from your context. Thanks for that strong U-turn message. Wisdom. What is your point? Then what on the album?
Thank you so much, Jaquan. I think this is my first time Bajam on your show, and I'm so happy. I'm so great. Like KHL Utan in our community, Piat Chan Broloy, who can Piat Chan bu Kangalwa Dimit Kawin Yuko, I Piat, who can live you or debate in as well on the topic of today. So Kini Anelwe, about the point, Bill win Echan Banyi, that discussion is supposed to be open, below. Bring have it jam day like, but now we'll get a perspective different because baiting. Jaman nature a different perspective baiting. Echan. And you at the end of the day, go over now you turn message, which is great. Kulon near golling a day, Lon near golly chole and gallon is supposed to be a goal Iran. You at the on the other side. Yin is about the goal in a way that Biran de Cholo understand okay, you get the lichiatin. So what is the new way? Supposed to be all of them as well. So of course topic to discuss today Eralua attach empowerment of women, which is Binyil Koknyal as well. Which is the Kito Nya Ku Toch is that yeah Nyandu which is of course ku chiangadi chia dang wunti chaman to kwal bele ko wale bula ngade warap ku and so forth ku logo kok jam kawin chugen logo ke jam warap so but that is what I'm going to say my youth message key uh, of course God jam gender equality and I think key problem gender equality is that what anong ka pia chinga de luen ya kwa yang dia jam ne the last atep me jam ne natural power chiga yen walk so natural power chiga yen walk suppose be koi gender equality la we preach be ka lo separate kwanong narrative de ni jam nya ku jala wa atom yeah atom in nature chanki ne ali cha but of course anong differentiated roles anong differentiated role in a way that anong kawin chamani nya lebdit ku wen ci lebdit kan yemoch so kene ke to ke natural ability to ke ku of course non ka wen da bagalo area which I think ci lebnang masculinity as well at the moment and when you get ke chawo gu hormones to gu are very different as well ku ka yin ke critic loy ku ki ne ku ka yin ke kr mo loy ki ne mo as well ai choni ki ti mo ku kene ethic as well so Kijel about our youth and message is that of course what you can naturally go leaders in our families. Kana botting do could be kuloraki a leader. Kine in that kind of ngadi imperial complex of what ben get any radio ki yini get direct, ki are rebellious in nature, ki kin gold thereby, I think one thing called because they are icon, our leadership, of course, you take a call be monde, be authoritative, Nanki Elwell, could yellow follow. Can I see you? A chinky Luel could yellow follow. King Eric could yellow follow, kick a Louis take lead. ku yen ke kak luel ku baga dil follow da jigal lu dil lu follow ke yen ke te ngade wet we ke ten as well. So na lu ku diar go in power o ku buga ben ya I think wa bi figure yin mo jale balom ba ku ba ya authoritative as well. Ake in a way that yin pandu of course nang long to yiga ta pandu ake long bin garan ba authoritative in a way that na kiti kikada loy kalo okay a dealing in it as well. You have to see a way when being kida lo address authority being authoritative but to take charge of the responsibilities kay mo of course we take up responsibilities ka ba lo me da ku be lo support meaning ngadi yutan be se chalwe ne ti ke adu kun ku mo je adu kun as well in the ye bible really ngadi we ko re ban together we ngadi yin ga yi take jal blo tong mo ne ku of course yin mo yin nang ting do chan be ko as well. So that role I just suppose be jan na cha ku ya lo nya ku to kritik is suppose bo mo nda ko ku mo ndu e chero di the talk of course e to ken ko so ko to ken yen ku du ku inde ke suppose ba ko nya da yen ke chok de da mo ndu ku chi ya ke suppose bi ko nya da ye bi ko nya de e bu pan don ting a chu go ti mo na ye yin ye won du loy ku yi to pan don ga chi loy feel from your heart kuna ye mo ndu ja we dom ku je to pan don ga je loy feel je loy mo ndu anon ko loy e ke chok the same thing ku loy mo pan ka de pan yi mo ndu we feel so high kana lo ku je mo ton ko kin chak liu tin ka lo ting dien ti e chin ting tong kan yen and of course ba jala le ngadi jam be le kin ye mo yin ke dar ja ko yu tan da ku yu tan ken I just make it work it you can work and thank you so much.
Wow, wow, wow. Thank you for that powerful U-turn message. You know what? You actually say something very important and remind me about advice. You know, she my elder sister Gamen, the one again. You know, qual. You cock up and do you get me on. I mean, knowledge better. And you my job, you watching. So back in back a while. So at that time now, Cocker Paninya will know that when you're then good. Kule Cocker Pan, Chinyatiang, letting then a good nagadore jata. So I can't be yellow willing of Pandin. Bumuela willing of Pandin, go with your waiting pan. Anyway, very interesting insight. Just remind me about that conversation. A very powerful U-turn message that empowerment should also empower families, should empower communities. I should, empower everyone that is participating, of course. So thank you for that. Nyal, you will we do na kerkuba la ben and Philip.
Okay, watch rebel here. Me jam pia chen wa jam ko discussion pia chulo today. Very wonderful. Ko kapia dare anong ke jo walk ben. You know, anong ke bulum. Ko kanong ke bira anda diet anong ke bulum ko beler bia la baden. Because kaka yen walk one in mat. Miss Indian bajal ko ki yutan or andai ben. Walk ben walur in power. Go ayin kwen walur in power. Yen kicha ting kicha ancha diet, you know, ko nang I always have that interest like ke chan ben man tio ke India, but India cha lum ke political page whereby like I talk about the political whatever. So ko ka ke lum ke ko ban koi ban ke lo in forward whereby by use by lo in forward ko be used broni that mandakien I koi to in a world whereby like you have opportunity to do the right thing ko will be a beneficiary ko ka che ko will like be chen ko ko ni period kicha date here de wait dia I guy, you know, like I lumke coin your parade. But women's I coil. Ninguna loku to cool it right now. Because we get item. They do past and they do average whereby like Euroti you bay at that. So the percentage you bay a Euroti a you kuka you at that. So near I tapping or women I tapping you get coin your but quite I think ben we all human why coach ben and as na you human ke Kikanong to win yen to yen water tin watung aguchiruti roria da roraiche diarachi ke value. Most of the men I diaraika wiping to overlook them like coaching miracle, which is not that good actually. Women I call anong superpower whereby like they have a great support. Na piri rana pinum like batoki nemo inchilaba piri chintik because tiger ke be nyal raised you up to the level that in. Aguchira na man ku wen baba de kulala la chora chalo baba do loimo ketak de rana. Achi chichila piatran when mo mama de be mama de below raised up from childhood to adulthood. So kocha wachare ke we nyir ala balu that nyir ku diara ban dogro de dogro de wiping what whatever thing that le bulo ya le balo ya da e kileben aguji ting de war bai kitikal ayi got ting da le bo da le bi ku ke ki mo ja ye loy bara chen an li mo ja to ku tak de na mo ni che tu be chen ke le ke ting a yin yal blo no ku lo ku yi won chir kana so e ka chir ka ka aya we ru whereby like akor barot ting ku barot chopen ko we dia mande ku we che venerable we che ko when you have that power you have that energy to do whatever thing that la law in a period recruit in power to ben kine menya ku to to kule your school pass by unity anong senior which rolo no man to work in primary ku jakwa jiga kar in 2013 ku jal to because ane to 10 ku jalo secondary high school so achin peer de bilari whereby like every day in primary kulokulu join in Uganda primary 7 gola duopin bila primary 6 najel tinga jal kom ya anchelo sina 3 and if we meet with like go jala tikulu la toti inde yeti inde peki non tina chabalo lan to sina 3 yen piobula pakaret achabalo le london what am I doing najal dia anjal ama p7 kuita kuinchelo sina 3 kukai kata waka class jito gato sina 2 now jaleanga chable gula no don't be discouraged continue with your study rana kemilu continue with I study era be chatiak nungu tika chibulum ke pass priority then betukula betul kwenyi school anango kunyi personal beneficiary ache kukanong kile bakwen pando ni ada kako waro ache kai coach like bara game you lo rachira game team because you don't know actually where many team many week when and that is so akor that chon bunyi mande kien wawa ban what are the ban to or which whatever thing le biro lo ya le ba lo ko we dia kile biro ti lo ya le ba lo ko we nyir ku yer ka misin dia le ba le we mande kien toku ku atong nim agat ku tukulu tok nanon ko lo ke women I call most of them my business are equal run business man mo jer ke diarrhea but business man wa man nya che diarrhea ke ko che lu sato so ko we dia whatever thing that token in empower yourself in benang miracle in be a billionaire and Yimiru Kagalabaka war. A lot of South Sudanese men I chin billionaire to South Sudan because Nachiran Chinanka Dianke and Benkamikamu, Kikadela Benenum, Ebra and Bella, the band and the Bella Jordan Mitkai. So Erkeg token war right now, but I chin the token a cake. Kuyerka Miss India, Kuwa Weti, Nachu Nanka Kwa Nankadi Angwada. You invest yourself, why invest, or which na lot me or I chap what you already. Chanan ngodan king gua tina la timia kitek de an ben kana on dia kana la ti kitek de le benang ke ben men dia ler pana kim ko le benang ke beneting dia le beto kwa non ke le beneting dia le benechin kwai ku kanong no investment le buloi ku wa buy family together kunang ka lo ke lo ku unify ku bonang that great power kene yer ke lo el mande kien yuguru we wa ko miracle we chakale shukran.
Thank you. You know, why you go idea I was just like, yeah, say that again. So when they are allowed to vulnerable which your mara socket, you girls can do it. It got the only new ideology can I think we are move on from Nya Ku Toch now. Here at Ben. That topic I didn't better work. I think Nya Ku Toch is good, but now we are move on to the next stage. We have made a U-turn. And so we want women to be for men, women to know what they can do. They can run businesses, they can do education. They don't have to have that mindset about them and then to also yen walk yen nyira lo ala to and blue ni matabai. Those matabera you better one ka ala lu ni roxy. So in get you 10 message in the other thank you so much. You align very well and Philip. So Philip, you went to well, where the Baba, where do not come. Kugu Jalo, no, Tim, and close the show.
Hey, no, I got late and you purely you rate, koi jam. In a spirit again. In I got a jump, a lot of money. I'm really very happy for that. Yeah, ki ane jam ne wala yen topping. Es small yen nangi kaji kok na jam ne ka lo kaji kok bay lekin I think it's a small branch of many or other big topic which is very big one. But I chakur ba jaw because lo ga debate. Nang kok che kwal ku anga ne jam go nyan chin mariara no the thing. Ka nye ya ga thong nyan Nya Ku Toch ya. Kasi ye ko lo nyan mariar, okay? Ki chira real be nga, okay? Ka ke ban ke kai the same ideology ke Nya Ku Toch but ya chin da den achan nya jal no mano ke chedeng ku ka jal pande no jala ngadi o aka ja galwe ne ka we cha le jan che luka in cha le ja di jam in jo le ke lo we rap ku mana de ke na in chi jam e ma de ke ideology ke ni yan wari de la nya be a cham ho ke ni ti jol wan bi cho jal wan ku jal nya new perspective ke jam wo ke tin ke be jal be tin that is where I am, okay? That's why I already agree with the U-turn all the time. So what are we people seeing around and see what is the topic, really? So can I get up? Ran the challenge ran chimon choldong jam jara we with you charity. Thank you so much. Yen ke bajalo ga. Yen Nya Ku Toch na jal jemane. Okay? Ana gara an jamar kula associations ke nyir ke created juba dina, okay? I associations ek war pan jenga ek le bay ben nyir be nyir be amoni mitware. That is so radical actually. That one is so radical. Achiranda le do jam because aka piet ke dai taban na chi jal chen ala tene chen ka chu amar yer je chiran che kor jal be ran be jalot ni jalo ngadi nang den chole pt chi ban man ran be jalo pt bi jalo nyan chi mar yar chi jalo ngadi ban or ar yar be wala nga ban ya or diamond ke ban ya bi jalo dai ku jela satisfy so wala de teron yene yene ngadi yene ana Roman Empire actually Roman Empire on anang theaters ke loy ku theaters ka anang two thing ke loy tin ko nget ke ka ke ler tin bu loy lai bene ke ngadi bu loy lai bi lai ke cham okay ku ke nang yang loy rot ku ada but another times I yen ke chose ka chirmani ngadi be diar because die like there's some nang story in the Bible kede ngade nya ngade nya etinge Herod nya etinge Philip okay mane Herod so that story jambula like I think you know that story jambula nang ko ja nyu ku jol go nya go ti go ting go lul ku ye Lola Kulotin no John the Baptist. So if you see that that mentality TNDR Lloyd in there in a book ya Jalo show, take banana show, and that is not progress. So that is a radical opinion about association Lloyd. Okay. I'm not talking about an association things. That is just across statement level. To me, I'm in U-turn. I'm really happy to say this. I'm already in U-turn. I'm convinced with everything that is said here. And maybe my opinion, kan you talk and kan you have a level of people minds is really dope. Okay. And I'm enjoying I'm enjoying that one. So maybe we will be linking and suggesting and also saying topics that are akin to this one that need to be discussed and talk about. Because society, I say before, there is need of a paradigm shift. We have to really see, go to in this new life. Okay, and one of the people that don't actually support a thing to do with dowry, but then can these dowry things. One of the things that I dispute so much. Okay, at my own space. Actually, I'm not online things and it online. Maybe I will think about it in the future. Okay, I have created my platform, but my platform now is still down. I'm still busy. I'll go and build it later when I am free about the thing that I have. So ranchira Paul Philip ke ka ko jil wo ko ni wo pye na ke man. Okay. Wo jil yo wo lo wo pye na chu jalla chu ni wo jal wo kapon do go go la bu jalla lo online. So thank you so much for leading us online. Paul Philip, I'm really happy. And I die ka kon war ne ran chola nyaro Paul. Nyaro Paul. So nyaro Paul na nyaro Paul ne te to nyaro Paul ne de chu jal dollar rate. And I disagree on here actually, really. Very, very I disagree a lot. Okay, I would like one day this conversation that's really very nice. So thank you so much. May God bless all of us, and thank you for making it possible and be a part of you people. I wish we meet one day. I will be there in
Thank you.
conversation that I like.
Thank you, Philip, and welcome to the U-turn family. And we need a U-turn to turn positively. Whether right or change is uncomfortable, and we have to confront the realities that in work in a different world, and we have to adapt. Otherwise, young up there on go up, and seeing the dinosaur, and we don't want our community to. So thank you, and Chol much and we connect and in next step on I think what overtime time that just it but we don't do show that just what you could book be afford it. We need a U-turn message. Please turn, we turn. Look at it, but now you take it away.
Hey, and thank you, Akwal. Wait a moment, brothers and sisters. Kita wachin kidi tiba dong jama chuka exhausted. Kaya na kita just U-turn kena good platform na lauran ko to on ki baba bandai na chance yo ko baba on chimen to tena ki ko deng do to ipio ko ro bel ki ba chimen ana chola dai nin ko ka ta der lakin ko won topic kana che cha ben die la ke Martin da bekato kam da nyira kai ko brothers and sisters so kage akor beloy ko akor be ki positive chanen create ke cho change tawana che one side. We have to make sure by nature chimen che ke mo ku ke te ke ko ke ka bo ke che ke cha ya lakin ke ne ke to just be human right ke be ke yenen ku be powers ke be ke gam ku be ko lo support chane chira ampiolito ke chi ko beloy achin ke choy habach. Let's say for example madan like I say along my own daughter ku achin yana baito agachi eno when chidi chin wenda baito when jo to chin ki loy you have to be done ki loy yini nyana da do kor balan ki loy charan chi cha enen to ke ka chi ge yini ke give ko achira le be ke nyo na awarin so kan ngai kor chana na da kien binya below support in order in along strength powers can win ke chi ge yenen blessing aga ke chima da gan my sister or my daughter will be better than an lakini a jingi pio ke kan ngai choi men nya chane na bi na le be len ko so wo koi ke we have to make sure I get your platform you turn can my advice long way we have one plus many more accord be keep positive okay ku ka one story you turn two sides you turn belong long a family and in ku long a family and much so you do ko nya ko husband and wife you know katia ko bechato deren ko martin to have a strong person human being chanera and been a diet kerele lakin in the middle of growing inga ye ko ben waitin yile bala left or yile bala right to chi ko mu so children are called instinct the man ku ka called instinct the father then so kiti ya called be chato so and I believe ke choi progress ku ke choi respect ku positive so kalwel ke gete ne kre ko be ne chin kra ba to mene we chol jam den we che jam ba jalong ko loy ku preach along ko loy a che chin kra ba to we chocolate kaya na gato just keep it on we will be there na toran kara allow ko de kichara ache topic be no ko group ya de ngi ko lo ni to en kona ko ana to wona mitki so I can be long time like I was interested but how to be business be lo diar ko ye business ye do indi so that topic I a good one like can be like a chance I think 3 to 4 people ago. The one of the business guy, it's Benetton, so he was there in Gachang or any cholado. So Kitty, I live a level and just keep it up. Then Kuna will belang a downside of it. Kualam belang upper end the other day to change by Benke topic. Chan topic I took a mere. So and make sure keep it positive. Chanian will like I chin wounded your pay, wounded her pay. Way together. So we check a lay now like in a way.
Thank you. What a great reminder. The community are what they are. So you'll right, take it away and make some announcement.
Hay na pedan ci ben chen kankaro bat ba bujal po definition of Nya Ku Toch ni chujal bainal because could be warnia bu our system bu question ku buting bu Nya Ku Toch bu redefine so a definition chan ben be wani yeno te chen wa ben be wani yen wadia lon chen wa jiam tin lon chen wa ru piang tin so ke ngade ke nya achu wel tan ter wa be ba cham nyen ci bera cham nyen ni ben nya jar wa tin ko be empowered ku bu cham ku bi ko ke cham ku bra cham you see in gade chen wa redefine tin kana so which mean Nya Ku Toch you know it's not because achu be ba nya achu be to tan den war ta den wa lo use but now but when she's empowered you know life flows for everyone for all of us for herself, for the community, and yeah. So that's the definition that le bijal gonna walk. The roka marwe U-turn. We are here making a U-turn. The U-turn for the community, U-turn for individual, every individual. So now, a topic looking bothered, or maybe you feel like we should share. Then kainya welcome. I chin ground on chin ben yaltene kapet bagar pen kulula kana yawe ang ke common no work but let what in ke cherke ilbu yende kene we want to make a U-turn. How do we make a U-turn on this topic? So we are welcome yindeng kedua ne ina le bajal in le ban jal balagar along ki we kana de le bu ba jam ni ben wo U-turn lo ko community ko way monjang ko yugo South Sudanese all of us then they in allowed so in ga ka ba chol we kana ki yugo ngade ne wo ya de wala bu we can why ko ya de wala bu nim to taku so kuna toku wadia ko ko lo to ka dili ko wadil ka ju ja dilo ko lo wadia so shukran in ga ka ba le we kana So gan Nya Ku Toch kana empowered one. Nya Ku Toch.
Hey, thank you, and thank you all of you. It's been a pleasure, having intellectual intercourse on the U-turn. It's really a great platform, great energy, great ideas, and great future because the future is defined by our ideas. So thank you all, Paul. Thanks for your contribution. Jengala Lui Kake. Welcome in the comment section. Put your U-turn messages in the comment section. I've been working Louis learn. As said earlier, we are learning from each other. We are sharing experiences, sharing our stories, and shaping the narrative of our community. So thank you. Imna Ira new to the U-turn. We are here every Saturday hosting our talk show. So thank you for that. If you want to be a guest near Chol Match, you can reach out to Chol Match with the topic. And right now, U-turn a free platform. We feature you, we spotlight you for free. We're working on our website where you will be only signing up online, so you don't need to contact individuals. So this is an empowerment platform, and we welcome all ideas, spotlight all the great work that is being done in our community by men and women equally. Community together, making a U-turn. So now it can work, and bye-bye. We'll be sure that